All right. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ritalin with In Your Face Podcast. We're live at the WingHouse on 8001 West Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida. Doing another live show today. We got some giveaways to give out: beer, t-shirts, stickers, wings. Got the girls here. Y'all need to come out and check them out. Before we get into it, let me go ahead and plug in some things. This podcast is brought to you by BMG, Bartenders Music Group. So if you need a beat to go with that drink, hit up BMG, Bartenders Music Group. Also, you need to go ahead and check out Clockwatch podcast on Sundays and Tuesday nights. That's with me, Black Earth, King Clips, Big Kev, Montana, and Lady E, talking about current events, random stuff. You never know what's going to come out of our mouths on there. And if you're offended by stuff, oh, well, we don't give a shit. Also, you need to check out Power P Podcast, which is also part of the Clockwatch on Fridays at 8 p.m. with Lady E, Montana, and Tweets, all about women empowerment, relationship advice. Pretty interesting stuff. They just had a relationship guru on there this past Friday. Learned a lot, helped me out. So check that out. Also, check out Montana Way on the official YouTube Clockwatch page, where you can see Montana and her mom make homemade recipe or traditional recipes right from their house. So shout out to all that. You got the raid coming, you got the professional coming. So it's going to be a lot of fun coming out with the Clockwatch group. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to the ladies.
Hey guys, it's Caitlin and Vanessa from WingHouse on Hillsborough.
Hello. So every weekend we're doing, for this whole football season, we're doing $8 pitchers for Bud Light and Budweiser for $8. $13 a bucket of Bud Light, Budweiser, and Nick Ultra. $2.50 the drafts, and also every Saturday and Sunday we do the $2.50 margarita and Bloody Marys, and also we have the $4 breakfast shot, which is a Jameson with oranges and bacon. Come check us out.
You guys got anything else you want to say? Promote anything?
On the week time, like, we also have some specials going on as well.
Got bonus Wednesday.
And we also have, like, on Monday, we have kids eat for free. On Tuesdays, burgers for $6. Thursdays happy hour all day, every day.
All right. Well, we appreciate you. And right with that, right off rip, we're going to go ahead and bring Hollywood right on the camera. So let's get right into it. Thank you, ladies. We appreciate you. Unbelievable. Oh, Caitlin, can you have Steve come back here?
Yes.
All right. So what's going on? How you feeling about today?
Well, not bad. I'm pretty good about today, really.
All right. We got a lot of stuff to cover, so let me go ahead and pull up my little notepad here for what we're going to be talking about. What's that? Well, I mean, it's just a laptop. You can move it over. I think you need to raise it and then put it down. So anyways, let's get right into this stuff while our producer here fixes our camera. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be good. The lighting back here is so much better than it was last time we did it. All right. So, yeah, we're back at the WingHouse, our favorite spot to be during football. So, make sure y'all come out here, show the ladies some love, get you some food, get you some beer. We're going to be giving out stuff as well. I got Holly with me today, taking the fan to the Packer game. We'll be checking in with you live all day today. So let's get into it, man. It's a tough game today on the schedule. Everybody, 2 elite quarterback matchup, the GOAT versus a monster. I forgot my phone's going to keep doing this stuff. Brady versus Rodgers. Does it get more intense than this?
No, let's face it. Oh my God. I mean, you're talking about 2 of the best.
Hold on, man. Hold on. We lost. We lost audio, man. Fuck. So, sorry about the technical difficulties we had. We lost audio there for a second. 1 second. So, what's going on today as far as?
So, Dr. George, he's like, for you, get your meal, get you a pitcher of beer, a couple drinks, and so we're going to comp that, and then whatever you decide to give away today. So, pitchers you give away.
No limit. I mean, we're not going to overuse it anyways like we did last.
No, I mean, Keep it to 2-3 pitchers.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then like two like 10 wings. That's it.
I was like 3 or 4. I'm okay with that too.
3 or 4 wings.
Yeah.
All right, so 3 pitches, 3 or 4 wings. All right, no problem.
Plus whatever you decide to eat and your drinks.
Okay, great. I appreciate it, Steve. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. All right, so we had a little technical difficulties right there with the audio. I was just talking to the manager really quick. So anyways, let me get back to what I was talking about, man. Today we got a huge matchup against 2 elite quarterbacks, the GOAT versus the monster, Brady versus Rodgers. Again, so let me get back to the question. Does it get more intense than this today?
Absolutely not. We're talking about 2 of the best going at it today, And let's face it, one wants to beat the other for sure,
Can you compare Rodgers to Brady? Tell me who's the better QB and why.
I'd have to say Brady has to be a better quarterback. With the six Super Bowls, and very well one of the best coaches he's had for all those years. So I'd put Rodgers in that top 5 category. And Rodgers is off to a really fast start right now.
He's on fire.
He's got to go. He's got to fire.
Is he the 2-minute king, Rodgers?
He's pretty damn well called. Yes, I would have to say he pretty much is. He's done it so many times.
No score predictions yet, but how close do you think the game is going to be today without giving up a score right now?
I think it's going to be within 7.
Within 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's going on. The Packers drafting a new QB to back up Rodgers, pretty much shoving him out the door. Does that kid have a chance of taking the job with him playing at such a high level?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, when he's done, he's done. It's just gonna be like with Favre and him. As soon as Favre is done, he was ready. I think that's what's gonna happen there too.
Do we draft Brady's replacement next year?
Yes, we need to. Yes, we definitely need to get somebody on board. Yes.
Off a draft or anybody that's already playing right now?
No, that could be.
Anybody that anybody you would have your mind on if they were available besides Winston?
No, maybe this Clemson quarterback would be nice.
Trevor Lawrence. Lawrence. Yeah, an elite quarterback from Clemson. They're undefeated right now again, aren't they?
They are.
Right. And he's never lost a game until LSU last year in the national
I
championship.
like this kid. I like him just like I like Burrows.
They said that Trevor Lawrence is so good that if he were to sit out this entire season, he would still go number 1 in the draft.
Probably, absolutely.
Is there anybody that's already in the league as far as the NFL, if they were to become available next year or after Brady leaves, that you might want to pick up?
Really at this point, I don't believe there's even anybody out there. So I wouldn't even want to speculate on who I think. I don't think so right now. There's obviously going to be quarterbacks released. They're going to release a quarterback, probably Chicago. You don't definitely want to Trubisky here.
All right. Continue.
Well, I'm sure, just like search at the game after last year, so they'll be out there, So but we do have to, we have to get on that. So we have to have it ready.
Can our defense get to Rodgers with Villa out now, and who steps up to give us what Villa did?
Run that again. What was it?
I said, can our defense get to Rodgers with Villa out now, and who steps up to give us what Villa did?
Just like I always said, next man up, next man coming in. But I think, with the long week, I think they're ready. I think they're ready, and they have to. This is almost like a must game, really. It's almost like a must game for them.
Is this the beginning of the season for us?
Yeah, it's our season usually starts week 6 or 7, until we finally start getting it going, So I think today is the day. Today you're going to know where you stand, We know we can't make the penalties, We got that. I mean, I'm sure that was brought up the whole week, We cannot have this. We can't have these penalties. We were missing guys. We're getting them back. Yeah, we lost Villa, we got Godwin back today, but we need the pressure. We need the pressure on the quarterback somehow, The blitzes. We need to do the blitz.
Different schemes.
And just change different, give him different looks. Give Rodgers different looks.
Hey, Jimbo, is that my pitcher?
Yeah.
Is it? Is there a mug over there for me, or is she pouring one? Can I have that?
Yeah.
All right. Well, watch your hands, my man. And what are you doing?
Don't.
All right. I can't believe they didn't ID me again. I'm just kidding. So listen. All right. White hasn't looked great in the last 2 games, but we have a good game today. And I'm an absolute big LSU fan. So, does he have a better game?
They know they have to play. It has to be flawless today. No mistakes. You should be really pumped up for this game after last week. After blowing it.
A 1-point lead. What's your thoughts on that before we get into this other stuff? Just bad play calling, right?
We beat ourselves. Yeah, you had some of that, but you can't always
go
by that, the penalties in that game were just you can't have that.
Is Leftwich?
We beat ourselves, basically.
Is Leftwich the right offensive coordinator for this team right now?
Let's give it time. Yeah, you can.
You don't have much time, man. You were losing a lot of players at the end of the season next year.
I know. That's why we got to get it going. And I think this is the week starts it.
So this is the beginning of the season for us.
I believe so.
All right. So is this going to be our biggest challenge for our secondary yet?
Yes.
Who steps up back there? I mean, we already had Winfield's been doing great. Winfield, the rookie, he's probably going to get the Rookie of the Year.
That's why getting pressure today is going to be really important.
Who's our weakest? Who do you think is our weakest right now in secondary?
That's a toss-up.
You think it's Whitehead?
I would definitely say he's definitely one of the.
Because he can't. He just gets burnt.
I don't know.
He gets burnt.
I don't know what the deal is on him.
Well, I think if we blitz and we get pressure, I think we're going to see Winfield get another interception today. How good is Green Bay's defense? Will they be able to get Brady issues today?
Oh, I'm sure they will. I don't see them. I don't see them getting a lot of sacks today. Really, I really don't. I think our line's been.
You sure? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
here. This leads right into my next question. Is the O line for real or not? Was 3 sacks and all the penalties last game with the Bears overhyped, or is it writing on the wall that they can't protect Brady?
It shows before that they did protect Brady before that game. So they did protect him.
Is Devin? Is Smith still the weakest link?
Yes, absolutely.
Should he be gone?
I would have no problem with him being on. He did have prior to the Chicago game. He did play a good game the week before.
We had no sacks since the same game.
True.
0.
Exactly.
2 games.
That's
2
what I'm
games straight.
saying. That's what I'm saying. He
I'm sorry, 3 games
knows
straight.
today.
3
He
games
knows.
straight.
They know today. They know today. They have to play good today.
It's definitely at home. A lot more people are going to be in the stands tonight. Is that going to affect? Is that going to boost us up a little bit? Oh yeah, you know what? Actually, shout out to the Rays, man, for making it to the World Series. Making it to the World Series, hyping up the Bucs a little bit more. So that should be some motivation for us today.
Now I do want to throw in something. Okay. What I have going on at Raymond James today is I have a drone. Okay, a drone's going to be around the stadium. Okay, and it's got 4 little tags on it. Okay, so each time that we have the ball, Brady's going to be able to look up because I'm going to have it where it's going to tell him what down it is.
That is funny. He's a funny guy.
All right, that's my today. Okay,
Who's back from?
It was a good idea though,
Who's back from injuries today, and how much will they play? Fournette's is still questionable, but he's also still active.
Godwin's for sure back today. Watson's back, I believe too.
Watson's back.
Watson's back.
Does Scotty Miller see the ball today?
I think he does.
What happened to him last? What happened to him last Thursday? Not one reception, not even thrown to him at all.
He couldn't have been that well covered.
Is that Brady's favorite receiver still?
No, I think actually that's still his actually there, but I think that's he has to get rid of the ball. That's the guy you're going to.
Scotty Miller. All right. So injuries. McCoy's back. Let's let me pull it up really quick to see what's going on. I think Vita Vea and Howard, I think, are the only people that are out today.
I also believe today that Ronald Jones continues and gets over 100 yards.
Yeah, Fournette is the only person that's questionable is still Fournette. That's it. Green Bay's got a lot of injuries though.
If anybody was doubting before when we had Fournette, and Jones thing going on, I don't think you should be doubting.
But the run game was working great against
because you've seen what Jones has done.
The run game was working great against the Bears last week. Why didn't they continue to run the ball?
They should have continued that. They should have. I don't know why they didn't.
They could have opened up the passing more.
Could have. That's what happened. So,
who's our biggest threat right now on the Packers as far as offense besides Rodgers?
Adams, absolutely. Receiver coming back from an injury.
What about Aaron Jones, the running back?
We know we got. We can usually stop that. We can usually stop the big.
Even with
runners.
Vea out in the middle,
We always worry about. Yeah, we always worry about that. I just hope that doesn't.
If you want to hop on, man, anytime you're ready.
Hope we don't. I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
I don't want to see Aaron Jones being able to run the ball.
Whenever you're ready, though. Acoustic, right? Is that? Huh? Is that the homie? Okay. Yeah, whenever you're ready, bro. It's cool. No rush. Hey, the more people we have on here and conversate, the better it is. Oh yeah. So if you like what you see, man, don't forget to hit that follow, like, share, all that jazz. I need y'all to do that. We got a lot of covered. We still got a lot to get into. It's gonna be a long show today. We're gonna be doing some giveaways here in a minute.
What do you think about Aaron? What do you think?
Aaron Jones?
Yeah, we shut down.
He's averaging
We shut everybody else down.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry, but Ronald Jones is averaging 4.85 per carry. They're right up there with the same amount of numbers. He's got 3 more touchdowns than Ronald Jones, and he's only got 25 more yards than Ronald Jones does. So 374, 359. And Ronald Jones has got more carries, 10 more carries, or 9 more carries. So I don't know, pretty even if you ask me. You're good. Our run defense has already shown that we can stop pretty much anybody. We shut down Kamara, we shut McCaffrey down again. So no one's been able to run the ball on us, period. So, that's a good thing. At the other end, though, you got to have your defense be able to step up when it comes to the passing game. If you know you can stop the run, and your weakness is the secondary right now. You got to step it up over there.
And I'm sure Green Bay knows they got to stop Jones. I'm sure they know. They see what he's done the last 3 weeks.
They're gonna. Aaron Rodgers could tear up the secondary though if we don't get enough pressure. He can pick it up.
Exactly.
And again, he's one of the best 2-minute quarterbacks that ever is. Never was.
Find something. Find a way to get pressure on him. Hurries, anything. That's what they got to do.
Running into that, we were talking about the running backs. I got some other shit to cover with that. Where's it Oh, yeah, I got one for you. This is King. This is King being king right here. He says, "Ask Hollywood, does he have a problem with Varsity Dan and do we even have a debate?"
Go for it. Why not?
And he says, "How many kids do you have out of marriage?" Because he says he sees a lot of people that look like me walking around. Are you a Winston lover, and do you like Winston more than you like the Bucs?
Is he asking that again?
Yeah, exactly.
Is he really? I thought we were done with this Winston. Okay, I thought we were done with this. Okay.
He said,
I think by now you know how I still feel.
these are just random questions I'm going to be asking you during the podcast.
That's fine. I mean, I think everybody by now knows how I feel about Winston. I just wanted to see what he could do healthy. Okay.
All right.
But I can tell you this though. I can tell you this. Although Winston didn't have eyesight, at least he knew what down it was. Okay. At least he always knew what down it was. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it at that for right now. Okay, stay tuned.
All right. So we're back on the runs. Fournette and Jones, is that a top 3 duo ever? Are running back now since Jones has been on fire? Should we run more to take pressure off of him?
Yes, I did.
Well, it's a 2 question.
Yeah, I mean,
2-part question. So first part, the first part is Fournette and Jones. Are they a top 3 duo right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
And second,
I think we could get, Green Bay. I think we could get passes like teams seem to be able to get against us in that middle. I think we can do that against Green Bay. Just getting these passes, these 8-9-yard passes. I'd like to see some tight ends. I'd like to see like Brady,
Speaking of that, next question. Can Brady see a few balls today or
he's got to. Yeah, I mean, we got to start getting something else.
Has Brady been outshining Gronk in the last 2 games?
That's for well, sure. I mean, you got to realize too. You got Gronkowski. Doing a lot of blocking. Doing a lot of blocking out there. Getting shots, getting guys out of the way. So, and he's fine with that right now. But I think Gronk down the road is going to be, going to be a big plus. And like I said, as far as I'm concerned,
he's been looking sluggish though, right?
Yeah, he has.
Because he looks slow.
I don't think so. I don't think he looks slow.
Do you think he's partying too much in Tampa?
Gronk? No way.
Why not, though?
I think, like I said, season starts today.
Is Brady still a top 3 QB after the last 5 games?
You can't go just by those last 5 games. Why? Sure. I mean, why wouldn't you be? There isn't anybody. There isn't really, a lot of quarterbacks after week 5 out there really rocking it. You got probably 3 or 4. So I'm sure Brady's in there. I can only think about 3 or 4 that are really rocking it right now.
Oh, Arsenal Dan said Bucs are 500. Are 500 today. The defense can't just go after Rodgers. He will pick apart the safeties.
Look at that Burrows update, 14-0 Cincinnati.
Bro, but he always starts off like this, though. So score update, scoring right now. Cincinnati's up 14-0 against the Colts. Burrows is having an amazing day already. Look at this. Falcons are up 10-0. Will they blow another 28-point lead again for the 3rd time or 4th time now?
And the Steelers are up on Cleveland 10-0.
So, what the hell was I talking about?
Going on as usual.
Where the hell is King at, man? This dude said he was getting involved today.
Let me ask you, what do you want to see today? What do you want to see? What do you want to see the Bucs do today? I mean, as far as offense, what would you like to see? I mean, what do you think you should do? You get a little bit on our offensive coordinator, so I want to know,
I get on the offensive coordinator because sometimes I feel like we're running a lot of the same plays. I always feel like we're running the same scheme, different formation
compared to other teams. Or don't you see?
I just think
a lot of other teams too.
I just think that some of the play calls I think are really basic. Whenever Cutter was our coach, you could almost predict.
Oh, absolutely.
You could almost predict every single play that he was going to do. Run up the middle, wide receiver screen, like anything. And I feel like it's almost starting to feel that way with Leftwich. Now, why didn't they go back and do that? Do something cool like they did in the Panthers game. Where's the flea flicker? Where's something Where's something that throws off? Like, how about handing the ball off? How about doing a double reverse, and then the guy that's double reverse throws it downfield or something? Like, why aren't we mixing up some like trick plays here? Just to throw off the.
He's trying to really learn with everybody, everybody there now too. I mean, it'd be nice too to have the same guys week after week in there too. We don't have injuries, so you can have the same guys in there, so you can actually set something up like that where they can run different plays. But I think he's just feeling it out right now too. If we were 0-5, or 1-4, not the problem, but 3-2, we probably should even, we should have won last week's game too. But I gave him some more time. I'd like to see some different stuff there. Like, you look at other teams, like, wow, where are these plays coming from? I saw stuff on the Steelers last week that I was like, where are these calls coming from? I've never seen them do this before, And if you watch Kansas City has so many plays that they don't even know what they're going to do, which is why they're so good.
Whatever you want to do, we'll adjust the camera. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. Whatever you want to do, you can just don't be nervous, man, because it's real. Just sit right here. You know what I'm saying? You can sit on his lap if you want. It's all good.
You can sit here because I'm going to get some food. Right? When he wants to come up, I'm going to get some food so he can sit here.
Well, all right. Well, I got questions still for you. I got a lot, bro. Look at how much shit we got. We got a lot of shit to cover. That's a lot.
Yeah, I don't want to sit on this last. That's not the vibe. That's not the vibe.
All right. Hey, I need Wise. Yo, Wise. What is it? Hey, I need you to fix the camera though. I need you to fix the camera so we can get him on. Give me 1 second. So we got another special guest in the house, brand new, someone that's never been here before. It's his first time. It's his first time. Hold on 1 second before I. That's good right there. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine because Hollywood's still on the screen, right? You good, right? Everything's good. All right, so let me go ahead and ACOP. So, all right, man. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Six. Hip-hop artist out of St. Pete, representing the Super Clan, and more importantly than that, a lifelong Bucs fan, and ready to whoop some Packer ass. Am I allowed to say ass on the internet?
Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want, bro. There's no racial slurs, no politics, nothing like that. We keep it clean. Don't be vulgar about the girls.
If it's to say I'm anti-Packer?
No, that's cool. No, you're good.
That's fine.
Well, no, that's
You
good.
can only say it once, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I like the jersey, bro. I like the jersey.
Yeah,
Stitched up. Stitched.
yeah,
Unreal.
Mike Evans is my guy.
Where's mine, bro? You gotta bring me something.
I don't have the hookup with NFL Shop yet. I thought maybe you had the hookup. So
Are you kidding me? I should though, since I buy like something off there every fucking week, man. I'll tell you, man, I got a package coming in every day, man.
New ones are really
I got a guy when show that shit out because we usually do something called Bucs Fashion. So get over here, show it off, man. He's got the Stitch Mike Evans jersey. That's raw.
The only good thing about, I wasn't a big fan of these.
I love them, bro.
But the Color Rush ones were really well put together.
What do you think about the pewter? See, I got a Chris Godwin pewter.
So the pewter ones are really hard.
The black ones, yeah.
Yeah, because
like them. But you're only wearing 3 times out of the year, man.
And if we're not going to wear the creamsicles
are coming back next year.
I know, but if we're not going to, then we have to have something that's ours.
But, bro,
you know?
Yeah, it's still wrong.
So pewter's ours.
I honestly think that the pewter should be our away jerseys. And
listen. I'm not opposed to the whole nostalgic feel of what we won Super Bowls with the red on pewter and the white on.
Yeah, that's what
I love it.
All right, so the creamsicle jerseys will definitely come back next year because next year they're bringing back the 2 helmets.
Yeah.
So you'll have an alternative creamsicle like Color Rush or throwback game.
Yeah.
So next year you could probably see us wearing the Color Rush jerseys 3 times and probably the throwbacks at least twice. which is gonna be great because I would love for them to bring back the original Crypto. Not the all. I got the David original, like the one they did recently when Freeman was still playing for us.
Right.
So it was almost like this color right here on the jersey. I want them to bring back the original ones, the white with the orange numbers, like the red jersey that Ron's not wearing it today. But all right. So let's get into some cool. So diehard Bucs fan, obviously new to the show, probably going to become another fan of the show here. I hope so. Follow me, like, share something, bro. Here, you know what? Here's a little sticker for you, buddy, just for going on. Look at that, man. We give out cool stuff. That's what we're doing. We're gonna give out some giveaways here in a minute. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. All right, so let's get back into some of these topics. Now that we got 2 other people here, we can have a couple other things. You can order food and eat while you're on here if you want to. I don't know. You could have told her. Unreal. Right. Sure. Yeah. So, all right, let's get back. So we were talking about Brady being the top 3 quarterback. Okay, here we go. Levante David, is he in the running for a defensive MVP? 2-part question. And can JPP continue his sack streak?
I mean, defensive MVP is hard because you got to make like big splash plays like throughout the year. You got to do something sexy, right? He's consistent. Like if you're talking like legitimately.
Well, Devin White and him the first 3 games, they had 20 tackles apiece.
I mean, if you're talking about like legitimately what's valuable to a defense, is it the sexy splash plays or is it the having 10+ tackles every game, stopping the run?
Well, what's your thoughts? What do you think makes it great?
I'm a Bucs fan, so I'd be like, yeah, let's put Levante David in the discussion. He made the decade team for a reason. He's just been shoved to 1:00 games his whole career on abject Bucs teams, so he's never really gotten the hype that he deserves.
Is he the next Derek Brooks for us?
It's just a different player, right? Different player.
Well, it's also a different time in football, too.
Yeah, so, I don't know. I wouldn't want to compare him to Derek Brooks because that's unfair to Levante David and what he does.
Well, what do you think about his partner, Devin White?
Devin White's really, really good, too, man. I mean, they're a 1-2 punch. Aaron Rodgers was even saying this week, like Devin White, he called him the kid from LSU. He said the kid from LSU is a really good player. And, yeah, they're a good 1-2 punch. But defensive MVP for Levante David, I don't know. JPP though, yes, he can keep going because this is what he's always done. Like this is the consistent.
He's coming off a broken neck.
Yeah, I mean, he can lose 2 fingers and still come back and dominate offensive linemen. This is what he does. He's been very undervalued in the NFL. He won a Super Bowl with the Giants, right? His rookie year. He was a big part of them.
Somebody said, "Isn't that the rapper who made the song Sting 'Em Raise?"
That's true.
That's you.
Yes.
That's you. Yes. Sean Law.
Oh, what's up, Lon?
Sean Law.
What's up, Sean? Yeah. Oh, shout out to the Rays though, for real.
Yeah. Shout out to the Rays, man. Going to the World Series. Should hype us up today, man.
I mean, it's on.
How cool would this be, though? Go ahead. My bad.
It's on the Bucs how to follow the vibe, though.
What's up?
Tampa Bay title count. Sting 'em Rays, bro. Sting 'em Rays, bro. Sting 'em Rays.
Yeah. So, speaking of that, man, like, how fucking cool would it be, though, if we actually got 3 championships here? Who cares? Really, the hockey league was short. Baseball league was short. NFL is still a full season as of right now. So,
It's harder.
Are we a fluke because we won the Stanley Cup? Is it? But this is the once in a lifetime thing, though. Like this happened in 2020, so this will probably never happen again. As far as people winning championships, like short seasons, like it's still something in the making of history. So regardless, if you think that it's a short season, like you still won, so it doesn't matter.
How many cities have had the Stanley Cup champion in at least like a World Series appearance in the same season?
Boston, Yankees,
maybe. But have the Rangers won?
Boston's been the closest to almost getting a 3. I think the 3
in the same season. Maybe they did do it.
No, I don't think they ever. I don't think.
But they also had the Celtics.
You also got they got 4. So.
But I mean, we're too early there with the Bucs.
I think.
We're too early there with the Bucs.
Why the hell would you throw that fucking ball?
Yeah, man, we're kicking everyone's ass in sports. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great.
We won the Stanley Cup, and it's not It's not anything less because it was a shortened season. They didn't have home fans. There's no home ice. There's no home field event. I know
Well, now
people-
they're talking about doing a bubble though for the NFL playoffs. Like
Yeah, I
doing
heard
for
that. Yeah.
So what does that do? Is one of them Raymond James?
I mean, that'd be
Since the Super Bowl's going to be there anyways,
probably that would be.
or do you just have or do you have every playoff game at
And
Raymond
they're
James?
actually we're actually one of we're the state that actually opened up full capacity.
But still,
even though they're not doing it,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
give
NFL
the
does it
okay
for
to
you.
do it.
Yeah, the Dolphins to the Dolphins. Yeah.
And here,
Oh, they did?
yeah.
Can I get a refill, please?
I didn't know that.
Or can you bring me the picture, at least?
I hope the world goes back to somewhat normal.
So, all right, well-
So I can enjoy at least some
Yeah,
of
dude,
maybe the Bucs.
yeah.
Maybe the Bucs
I can't
can
take too much more of this.
the Bucs can take a run. If the Bucs make a run to the Super Bowl and I'm not able to fully enjoy it, on the back of not being able to fully enjoy the Lightning and the Rays, it would just go into that long or that thick file in the file cabinet of Tampa Bay sports fan things.
Do we become?
Yep.
Do
Like
we?
even when it's great, it's still shit. You know?
Exactly.
Do we become the? Do we become the Tampa Bay champ city?
We become Champa Bay or
Tampa
we become
Bay.
Title Bay
Tampa Bay.
USA. That's what we become. And we stun in everyone's face. We throw it in all the New York and Bostonian transplants' faces down here. The Pittsburgh people, all of them, like, haha, we've won all the sports.
Right.
And
All
we
right.
make it a big deal because why not? It's our thing, you know? Yeah. Gasparilla would be lit with Gronk, pouring beer all over his head. I'm all here for it.
Let's get into some more things right here that I got to come up.
About turning over cars and lighting stuff on fire.
Yeah, we never did any of that. All right, so we were talking about Leftwich earlier. So here's a couple more questions. Are these coaches going to tighten things up, and how much longer till we can say this is the offense that we got?
I mean, you got to give it. I mean, now's the time, though, right? Where we're
Today
seeing-
starts the real season.
Right,
Agree?
yeah.
Today, because now you got to remember, man, we got Green Bay now. The next 3 games after this are all primetime games. Sunday night against the Raiders. Monday night against Giants. November 2nd. Then you got the Saints rematch. Right after that Sunday night here, we'll be at that game. I'm excited about that one. So then you got Carolina and then the Rams after that for another primetime game. So what's gonna happen here? Is it a do or die situation already for us?
Well,
I already predicted them. I said the Bucs were gonna go 13-3. So we're already at 2 losses. My 3 losses was either gonna be Green Bay, 1 from the Saints, and then KC.
It's a big game today. This is a game that
This
I
is
told
huge.
I felt we have to win.
So I think it's a huge motivational game too.
I don't care how, we have to win it.
I don't know if it's do or die, especially with like the whole bubble thing. Because the reason you want to go 13-3 is get the number 1 seed, right?
I mean, that was just my prediction, anyways, and just in
well,
general.
true. Yeah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
might be right.
I like to raise the bar a little bit higher.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, but
But like I said, my 3 losses was one was definitely going to be the Saints. Green Bay could have been one of them, and KC was definitely another one. I think those were our 3 biggest challenges.
Well, losing today would be running the table down.
I don't know because there's
You'd
7
have
seeds
to
in the
run.
playoffs,
You'd have to
right?
run the table out.
This year they do 7 teams instead of 6 in the playoffs,
There's a
right?
wild card.
There's only 1 bye week for the number 1 seed, and then there's 2 through 7 play the wild card.
Something like that. I don't know.
So I mean, 3 losses you can recover. I mean, it's gonna be tough because we have a tough schedule. We play a lot of really good teams, but if you're gonna be a really good team, it's a cliche, right? You got to beat all the really good teams.
That's right. I mean,
So, but
you can beat Green Bay today until you can beat a lot of teams.
But in regards to the coaching and like seeing the real offense, like today's day mainly because we're 5 weeks into it, right? Last week, Thursday, was a short week and a lot of injuries. This week, hopefully, we have Scotty Miller, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. So on offense, it should be more put together because they've had the time to build the chemistry. They had 10 days between games. I mean, the Packers are coming off a bye week too, but at least we played on the Thursday so that we can get the extra time in. And so we should see a more legitimate offense and like offensive threat today than maybe we saw in the whole Bears game. But the offense looked good against the Chargers second half. I mean, Brady was 15-17.
We can't be going down like that, man.
I
Like
agree.
said, like Playing catch up, man. That's the one thing I hate about the Bucs, man. Is that that was the one thing I hated when we had Winston on there. Is that we were always playing catch up. He's gonna chew me out here in a second, but still, it's just the truth. How many times did we go into halftime down by so many points, and then you have to come out and throw the ball the entire time? You can't open up the run game because you're gonna run out the clock if you do that. So, I personally think today it's gonna be a balance of pass and run on our end. That's what I would like to see. Fournette is a great guy. I think he's great on the field, but I also think that we should be using him more during the fourth quarter when the defense is already tired because he's a powerhouse. How we used him against Carolina, he just started running through dudes. So I think Fournette should be on the field, but I think that he should be used a lot during the fourth quarter. You also got to give the rookie a chance again. Keyshawn Vaughn, why didn't Vaughn get the ball at all last week with Ronald Jones? You made Ronald Jones. I'm not saying that Ronald Jones didn't have a good game last week, but you could have mixed it up with Keyshawn Vaughn. I mean, because now at that point you didn't have anybody else to get the ball to. McCoy was gone, Fournette was gone, so you got to give the rookie a shot no matter what. Plus, he had a stellar game the week before where he caught his first touchdown. So, this week we don't really have to worry about that as much because you got everybody back on the field. McCoy, man, I think McCoy is the go-to guy as far as throwing the ball to a running back. I think that he can be, did you want to order something? I think that he's a weapon. I think he's a great third down weapon as far as throwing the ball to using the running back as a receiver. And you have to do things like that. Again, so it comes back to what I was saying about Leftwich. I think Leftwich is, from what I've been seeing, I just think that he's not the right dude for this type of offense.
Okay.
Did you want to order some food? One second, y'all. We can continue.
Yeah.
But I like when Leftwich opened it up against Carolina. The flea flicker from Fournette back to Brady.
Yeah.
That was great. That was a touchdown too. How he caught Scotty Miller in stride.
Yeah.
We need to start doing things like that. Wide receiver screens are great. I still think running back. Oh, fumble. Running back screens are still weak on our end. I don't know what's going on as far as how our O-line
I see a lot of teams doing that.
Hold on. Let me finish my thought. I don't know if it's our O-line not being able to get to the positions that they need to be, but a running back screen should easily be 5-yard gain, 6-yard gain, because the whole team is blitzing the quarterback at that time. You're allowing them to get back there. So I don't know what's going on that end. In the last 4 years I've been watching the Bucs, we have never had a good screen game. Even the only person that actually had a great wide receiver screen game was Humphries. He was great at doing that.
Doug Martin was good for the 2 years he was good. His rookie and then his last year with us. But in between, it wasn't so good. I remember a couple games against the Raiders, he had a couple screens that broke, and against
he had a great game. He had a great game against the Raiders. See, that was his breakout game or something
a primetime game against the Vikings where he did very well. Before him and Josh Freeman both lost their minds. But yeah, I mean you're right. But Keyshawn Vaughn came in the Chargers game, right, and got that touchdown, correct?
Right.
Yeah. It's so hard because we've had to wait so long, and I feel like we've been sitting with the Bears game for 10 days, and it's been clouding our vision because we were starting to do some of the stuff we're talking about in the Chargers game. It's just that with the short week and all those injuries, it's hard to open the playbook up.
Right. I'm not saying that it wasn't hard to recuperate from all that, but what I'm saying is that the way that the game was going, I mean, we opened up the game pretty great.
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, to say that, all right, Brady got hurried up 7 times, 3 sacks, but to sit there and say that Mac ran over Brady the entire game, I think that's an understatement because they had 3 sacks, we had 3 sacks, he had 2 out of 3 sacks, but still, the game was pretty balanced. Did we get out-coached? Maybe to a certain spot, but see, out-coaching can go 2 different ways. Me personally, I think out-coaching means that you get blown out. Did they stop us? As far as why didn't we go for it on 4th and 1 when we were in the red zone?
I mean, I still.
I don't know what happened there.
I still don't like any of the penalty calls at the end of that game.
Oh, the penalties killed us.
And
the penalties absolutely
we could have
killed
got
us.
away with it in a similar fashion that the Saints got away with it against the Chargers. Like, we could have got away with it. But we shot ourselves in the foot. More than the offense being, like, inept, was that we shot ourselves in the foot, like, all the critical times. And, like, Brady's a confidence guy with his receivers. He has to have those relationships. That's why he likes Scotty Miller for some weird reason. They went out to Berkeley and threw together, and he's like, I like this kid. So if he has the confidence to throw those long balls, he doesn't know who.
He's the fastest wide receiver as far as
He doesn't know who Justin Watson is. He doesn't know, Johnson from.
But he also needs to build relationships with those guys, though.
But it's 4 days. It's hard.
Well, right. But you know what? What about all the drop passes that we have?
No,
It's insane. It's insane how many drop passes that we've seen. And Brady doesn't like that. So that's another thing, though. Yeah, he might be the GOAT, but if you drop a pass from him, he's not going to throw it to you no more, which is unfair because what if that dude's open now and then you miss him because you don't feel like he's going to catch the ball? Like,
that's how he got to where he was, though.
Right. So Scotty Miller is
he likes Scotty Miller, man. He didn't have him last week.
Whether he wasn't injured, where was he?
No, he was. He dressed, but he didn't play. He came in for like 2 or 3 plays, he had 1 catch or something.
Oh, see, I didn't know that he was. I didn't know that he was injured last year. I just thought that like he wasn't even on the field.
And then Mike Evans was like 60 or 70% with whatever it went off of his leg.
He's still a god, though, bro. He's a beast mode. He's the only dude down that plays with an injury while he's injured.
I think Godwin was out, of course, so like that really hurts because Godwin is actually Brady's favorite receiver. Like, there was a lot of off-season footage coming out of them working together really well. He hasn't really had him but for, like, a game and a half. So, today's the day where it opens up. You can properly judge Leftwich, and today it's inept, and the play calling is predictable, and it's first down runs every single play.
I mean, as far as Todd Bowles goes on defense, I like him. I just, again, there's just things. He's got to do some more schemes. I think he needs to start blitzing White a little bit more. You got to mix it up because these dudes love blitzing. They love getting into the. Oh shit! I think Buck King's about to get on. So I like Tom Bowles as far as oh shit! Hold on.
No, the defense has been stellar, man.
We got some comments. Hold on. Cheryl, I see you, boy. Balboa says, hate to say it, but Brady had 2 chances to close out that game. The offense let us down. The defense did their job.
I mean,
what's going on?
If you're going to your lives. So I got some mozzarella sticks. Right here?
As far as Brady having 2 chances to win it, yeah, and he did. And he had that whole 4th down thing that was a little weird. However, the game was closed out if we don't have that bullshit roughing the passer call on Shaq Barrett. The reason they even gotten a chance to take the lead was because the field position flipped on that 1 penalty. Granted, the offense should be better than 3 and out, but again, the offense was really handicapped last week with everything they could have done. Going up against, let's be fair, one of the better front sevens in the NFL. And I know we're all Bucs fans and we think that we should always dominate every other team, but the other team exists and they're allowed to have good plays.
Right.
Like they are out there on the field and trying to earn a paycheck as well.
And that's the one thing we love about this show, man, is like we like to debate with each other as far as like being Bucs fans. A lot of other shows where you get like 4 Bucs fans on and they're talking about the same thing, but there's no debate. And I know that's hard because when everybody's a diehard Bucs fan, you can't really sit there and fight it, but we love the debate about the Bucs. But if they're doing shitty, they're doing shitty.
No,
we're going to tell you how it is.
The offense, we can say Brady blew it. We can say that, and that's fine because he has the stripes and the shoulders to carry that. He was roasting himself with LeBron James. Right? Like, he can handle it. He was in practice talking to Bruce Arians on the sideline going like, is it 4th? Are we doing 4th down? Like, he can handle it. So we can blame Brady, and I think that's the thing, right, is like we only lost because we shot ourselves in the foot. We weren't blown out. Right, the mistakes go away, and even with the C team on offense, in some senses, in your receiving core,
Brady just needed to.
It was close.
Admit
the Bears are what?
He screwed up. Own up to it, man.
He did.
You messed up. Don't make excuses. You screwed up. That's what you needed to do.
All right, so back to some fun questions that King wrote. He said, Hollywood, ask Hollywood, am I your favorite son? So, all right. Hollywood can
only on Saturdays.
Only on Saturdays. And Sundays, Dick. Thanks a lot. So, can we afford to lose this game? And if we do, does it mean we're not contenders?
What did the Giants?
The way the division is going right now with 3 teams tied, you don't know. I mean, you don't know what's going to happen today with one of them. But like I said, I feel strong about today. We need to win. We have to win this game today. I don't care how, by 1, by 50, it doesn't matter. Just as long as we get the win. That's how I feel.
Season's not over, right? Like we probably can't be a number 1, 2, 3 seed. Maybe not win the division, but we can sneak into the playoffs, and anything can happen in the playoffs.
Hey, hold up. We got to call him.
Okay.
This is great. So, we got Barstool Dan. Yo. Barstool. What up, bro?
Barstool.
What's going on, man? It's my VP, Vice President. All right, bro. So what's going on, man? I know you coming down here to talk some shit, so let's hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. There's one thing that's been killing this team from every game. Especially the last game, the 2 losses already, and they can't do it this game or they're done. Penalties. They lead the league in penalties.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's been doing their homework on the road.
I absolutely agree. That's what I've been saying, buddy, that they have to win this game.
And they also lead the league in pass interference penalties. You can't now do that against Rodgers.
Well, we're just hoping that Justin Whitehead's going to step it up again. I mean, the rookie hasn't really been committing any penalties. I don't think he's even committed a penalty yet as far as pass interference. Yeah.
Carlton. Is Carlton Davis fit or healthy? Sorry, is he healthy?
Carlton Davis, I think he's playing today. There's no injuries except for Yeah. We already hit on the drop passes, man. That's crazy. Yeah. Fournette's the only one that's questionable right now. Yeah, absolutely. So
They got to keep him in the pocket.
Great.
He makes everything happen.
Great.
Absolutely.
Got to give them different looks,
Different schemes, different.
Even if you have to get them to hurry passes,
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Even if we can't get the actual sacks, at least,
hurry. Get in his face. You gotta get in his face, man. You definitely gotta get in his face today. There's no
That's
question
the key
about
today.
that.
I'm telling you, that's the key.
If we can get 1 interception, I feel like we'll get 2 or 3 open spaces. Because he hasn't thrown a big one.
No.
How's the road treating you?
Time off, but I actually went down to Ohio and did some deer hunting. Now on the way back home to hit the road again.
Bro, bring me back some deer meat, bro. I've always wanted to have that shit, man.
I've got plenty of it in my fridge.
Hell yeah, man. Bring that shit down, man. I got some ideas that I gotta run by you, man. Whenever I hit you up, I got a couple ideas, man. I think you'll be interested in. So, hey, you also gotta hit up Bucs Media Live for me too, man. He's still waiting on your phone call.
Oh, okay.
I told him that you were busy right now, with work, and that you'll hit him up as soon as you can.
Sounds good.
Roger, believe it's somebody.
Hold on, I think we might have some.
21-7.
These comments are lit right now. Hey, I gotta read your comments. Hey, Barstool, man, we always appreciate you coming in, bro. And shout out to you, man, for getting the stickers and everything else that you done for me. I appreciate you. Hey. Score prediction. Barstool Dan, 27-21 Packers. Unbelievable, bro. And with that said, we're going to hang up this phone call.
All right, bud. All right.
What'd you say? What'd he say? Hey, I put like 7 stickers away for you too. Like 10. I put like 10 away for you, bud.
I tell you what, for every penalty and every draw pass, I get one.
All right. I probably got about 55 left. All right. Yeah, thanks for calling in. See you. What's going on? Why? What's going on? We're live. Oh, has it been like that? Is that been the whole time or just now? Oh, all right.
Because we're on WingHouse Wi-Fi. So.
Let me see if it gets any worse. Just let it ride. I don't think. So, do y'all want to take over and mingle? Because I got to use the restroom. Y'all can talk about whatever. I got a bunch of other questions that I want to run in, but I really got to pee and I want to take a smoke break. So listen, because we got. Thanks to my boy Buck King for right in front of us. Oh yeah, let me get into this. Let me get into these comments. Buck King says, I didn't know Osama bin Laden likes the Bucs.
Yeah, man. They didn't dump me in the ocean. I requested that the Navy SEAL team bring me to Tampa, Florida, so that I could live my real passion instead of ending the free world cheering for the Bucs. So thanks for noticing. But now I have to move again because I'm out of witness protection for admitting that on air. So, yeah.
Balboa says Shaq Barrett needs to ball out this game if he wants that bag next year. And that's like one of my favorite players right now, man.
Yeah, I mean,
besides Devin White.
Not just this game, but he needs to put up 5.
He
doesn't have to put up like 19 and like break the record again, but he has to put up, above 10. And JPP's there the whole season this year, so the sack pressure, quote unquote, isn't on him. It's on JPP as well. So
what's going on?
I want Shaq Barrett to ball out.
The lag still, or where the camera is? I think it's what it is, bro. I gotta get rid of this. You gotta get rid of that.
Why?
Because I think it's just so high, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's much better. See, now it looks a lot better. So, hey, King.
Shaq Barrett just ball out.
Balboa Scope Prediction says 31-24 Bucs. Brady's about to go off.
Yeah, I think it will be a high-scoring game. I don't know what the over-under.
Where did he go to the restroom?
What's the over-under?
Hollywood just left the set, ladies and gentlemen. He's walking out in the parking lot. We don't know what's going on out there. Doesn't look good.
What's the over-under? Does anyone know in our game?
I can pull it up.
What's it like? It's got to be like 54 or something.
Let's see. It is. I don't know. Right here. I don't know what it is.
It's not there. That's the spread. Let me look. I think it was like 50. It's in the 50s. So 31-20 wouldn't be or 31-24 wouldn't be a bad shout. Yeah, it's right at 55.
Buck King says he thinks that we're going to run the ball a lot.
Well, here's the thing. Like, everyone's talking about Rodgers and all that nonsense and our defense versus him, but also, who's this Packers defense really played?
Who have they played? Well, we can put their
who are the
schedule.
Packers? They played week 1. They played the Vikings in that ridiculous 55-42 or whatever shootout, and the Vikings look like absolutely.
They played Detroit, New Orleans. They beat New Orleans.
What was the score in that?
They destroyed 37-30. They destroyed the fucking Falcons 30-16.
Okay.
And then
the Falcons are good.
Detroit 42-21. I mean, these teams are averaging 30 points a game.
They are, but their defense is giving up points to teams that I wouldn't consider to be elite
They gave up
offenses.
34 for the Vikings, 21 for the Lions,
30
30
Saints and 6.
So, like, everyone's talking about our defense. Like, what about this? Is a real test for Green Bay's defense because last year they got absolutely butt pumped in the NFC Championship game. Let's be honest, and that was on the back of a running game and a running attack that was like 2 or 3 backs.
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
I'm more interested to see
How
how
many
their
won?
defense handles our offense.
I don't know. Just give me a little bit.
You
We're
get
gonna
all
put
of
up
it?
40 points.
No, I won't take all, but I'll pass them out. To
Look at me,
people.
people on the internet.
Just bring back what you don't use.
All the Bucs fans.
Yeah,
The Packers
well,
defense
definitely give it
is
to the
not
Bucs
good.
fans. And then tell them that this is a Bucs
Packers defense is
podcast
not
while you
good.
give it to them.
Okay.
Take the over.
We're about to do a
Because
giveaway
the
too, man. We're going to get on that
Packers defense is
megaphone
not
here in a second.
Okay.
I got to get smoked.
Does anyone want to look at the Packers defensive numbers?
Hollywood, come take over for me for a second, man. Come sit down in the chair.
Where are they ranked at? Because the Packers defense
Figure this all out. Here's some more comments. Hollywood has left the building. They're mad that you got off camera. Stop interrupting your guest. And it says, Hunter, hey, guys. This guy called in the other week, man. What's up, bro? How's it going? All right, so we'll take that off, and we'll just put back Packers Bucs. I'll be right back, y'all. Hollywood, sit down.
What do you?
You want me to do a giveaway?
They're totally
It's
ours.
me.
What
I
can
am
we
the
do right
captain
now?
now.
Packers are 12 and totally ours.
So average.
19th in passing, 8th in rushing, 17th
Here,
in points.
now that look at me, I'm the captain now. Look at me. So the Packers defense confirmed
What's the answer?
who? Average.
Right.
The last
12th
5
in
games,
points,
We're better.
19th in
17th in points,
17 points,
12th in 20 yards, 19th in passing,
19th passing,
8th in rushing, and 14th in third down.
19th in passing, facing noodle arm Drew Brees, the Lions, who right, the booty do Falcons, and their defense. Everyone's talking about our defense.
They're 19th against That's why I said in the middle. That's why I said
They're average. No one's talking about it. They're all Rodgers versus Bucs. What about Brady versus 19th defense in passing?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh? They'll probably be 25th by the end of the week.
Their third passing.
Oh, there's an alarm.
Alright, check this out. We're giving out free beer right now. I know y'all like
Oh,
free beer.
so it's free beer.
check this out. The first person that can
You got
call
any
in,
music
tell
coming
me
up?
what the record is between the Buccaneers and Packers in the last 20 years is a picture of beer on me. Y'all got cell phones. Look it up. This is not training tonight. It's very easy. Doesn't matter if you're a Bucs fan, Packers fan. I don't care. First one
People
that
love
comes
free
up
beer.
here is a picture of
It's
beer
really,
on me. So we're gonna be doing
it's really
this
the
all
greatest.
day
It's the
long.
greatest promotional show that's ever existed.
Get those speakers going.
So continue the point. The Packers defense is poo.
Yes.
And I'm not. I don't know. I'm more interested to see how their defense does because they're what? They're 4-0.
They are.
They're undefeated. Everyone's talking about Rodgers' MVP season and probable Super Bowl run. But if your defense, yeah. Oh, he's trying to do. He's trying to. This guy came up with the all-time record. He's trying to. He's trying to do last 20. The Bucs record against the Packers in the last 20 years.
20 years.
So since 2000.
Years, they don't give the answers. Last 20 years.
What, the win rate? The win is
Against each other.
I draw them out.
So since 2000, right? Text your friends if they're at the WingHouse. Oh, I think I gotta click on comment section.
Oh my God. Last 20 years. Somebody better get an answer.
Does anyone know last 20 years? What do you think, Jimbo? I say, by the way, congratulations wearing your Tampa Bay Double Rays face guard.
Been wearing one every day. This week.
Sting'em Rays.
Kind of like 5 or 6.
How do you feel about today's matchup?
I'm one of those born individuals where I was born and raised in Tampa Bay, and I'm a diehard Bucs fan. And I even cried at like 10 years old when it was my 10th birthday, I believe. I have to look back and make sure
33-21.
There was a game on my birthday. I wanted my dad to root for the Bucs over the Packers.
And the Packers won?
No, he fucking refused, and it hurt my feelings.
So you have a lot of deep-seated emotional trauma.
It's sad to
With
say
the Bucs.
I'm a diehard Bucs fan, but I have a block of cheese for my dad.
Okay. He's a Packers fan.
He's a diehard
Packers
Packers
got
fan.
it. Look it up.
What do you got?
12 and 4.
12 and 4?
Absolutely not.
No, absolutely
No.
not.
Is it not? What's
No.
your answer? Look at that. Who's 6 or 6?
Yeah.
Over the last 20 years.
Where's that at?
It makes sense.
6 and 6. Yeah, we
He's confident. He said he did the math. He looked at
Oh, Jimbo's research may be wrong. Jimbo's research may be wrong. We hold on, folks. Jimbo has got us an answer. He said it's
We got to start first.
what?
No, we got to show it.
He said
Brandon, we got to let him show you.
I can't show
Brandon,
the last 20 years.
you got to let him show you.
last 20 years.
You guys are going to let him show you too, so he sees video footage. How do you guys do it?
No, because he came up. He said he came up.
Because the division shift.
You should have had that question.
That's not even near.
So from 2000 to right now.
There's a lot of controversy. You have to take your face mask off so we can hear you.
I'll talk louder.
Okay, he says he wants to wear his mask. So respect.
I'm just trying. It's not that it's not.
Chris, here's what's going on. They're trying to give away beer. Jimbo has the answer. Other people in the bar refuse to accept that their answer is wrong. They are arguing vociferously that their answer is correct.
I'm looking at the statistical.
He's wearing a mask,
of the
and that's what's
NFL.
going on.
From the year 2000, they played 2 games in the year 2000, and since then.
Was that 20 years ago?
We're not talking about since the beginning. You
You can look at it.
I got 7 in there.
Last 4, right here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Lost.
Anyways, folks, on the interwebs, I'm sitting it now.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
Don't count preseason. Preseason doesn't count. So they got rid of it this year. So listen, I want to go back to my original point because there's been a lot of.
Very close. Very close.
It's not just can the Bucs defense stop Aaron Rodgers. There's 2 quarterbacks today. And to be honest, listen,
We got a winner. We have a winner.
oh, we have a winner. I'm going to continue my point. Listen,
Everybody's looking at the same website.
someone's one beer. But anyways, listen, there's another quarterback out there facing another defense that I don't think has proven themselves to be any decent. Now that you've seen the numbers,
We're going to give you the website that everybody gets their information on.
now that we have the information on the Packers defense, 19 in the pass, 12 in total yards, and the teams they played, I'm inclined to think that the Bucs offense is going to kick into full gear and finally show what they are. It's today. Who? Isn't Dave?
Minnesota.
Oh,
fired.
Minnesota. But let's do around the league. Why don't we just do that? It's 13-3.
Who would ever believe Minnesota is 24?
The Giants are beating the Redskins 13-3. That's a bit surprising. Low scoring though. That's expected. The Pittsburgh Steelers are beating the brakes off the Browns 24-0. The Ravens are being comfortable against the Eagles, who are featuring Jalen Hurts. How long has Jalen Hurts been in? Jalen Hurts is in. I repeat, Will Smith's son is playing football. Oh, wait. He's playing football with Carson Wentz. So my insider with the Eagles is telling me that Jalen Hurts has broken a couple runs, but the Eagles are losing 17-0 to the Baltimore Ravens. The Titans are winning. Is that 21 or 27? 21-7 against the Texans. The Falcons are winning 10-0 still, or 17? 17-0 against the Vikings. And the Bengals are winning 24-7 against the Colts. It's a lot of surprising matchups in my opinion. I didn't have the Colts losing to the Bengals. I didn't really see the Falcons blowing out the Vikings. I could have seen them beat the Vikings, but blow them out. I don't know. And that's around the league. Are there any other games that are on the TV directly around us? There's a lot of controversy in the bar. Someone asked if you have a purse on. Ron, do you have a purse on? No, it's a stylish satchel / fanny pack sort of thing. Falcons suck and they need not to win. Panthers too. I mean, the Falcons aren't really a threat to the NFC South. So if the Falcons want to beat the Vikings and we can all laugh at the Vikings, I'm all for it. Because remember, Kirk Cousins was the one that was like, "You like that?" And I took that personally. So
I like Kirk Cousins because he got problem with
I think I had to give up the captaincy here very shortly. Are you ready to jump back in?
I'll even like game.
Oh, okay. It's Jesus. Okay. We're at 4.
Cold score.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Does Ron have on a purse?
Yeah, that's what was asked. If you were wearing a purse.
It's a satchel, motherfucker.
Balboa Banks.
Balboa.
Dude, man.
worry about what I got.
He said, "Don't worry."
Why you worried about a grown man's
I'm
purse,
sorry
bro?
to be that person, but just watching what you say. We do have children in the
Okay,
restaurant.
no problem.
No profanity. Thank you.
All right. So,
Did you
anyways,
Oh my gosh.
hold on.
It's a European man bag.
He told me said he didn't care what I said on the megaphone as long as it's not political or racially slur. So that's an honest story. I don't know who she is, but it's all good. So, anyways, check this out. I'm gonna go smoke, but here's a question:
Here's a question. Yeah, give us some guidance.
Who is
Stumbling through the
who in
abyss.
the NFC South is making you more nervous, Panthers or Saints? And with that said, I'm gonna go smoke really quick. I'll be right back. Hollywood, man.
What do you think,
Jump in and
Jimbo?
help them here.
About what?
I'll be back.
Who's more threatening, the Panthers or the Saints?
Hollywood, get in on the conversation.
Honestly, I kind of think as the season dwindles towards an end, it's going to be more the Panthers. I think they're going to get something together and actually come behind their quarterback and try to develop into something new. It's their first time with it's a new coach, right?
Yeah, that rule.
New quarterback, and
And what's his name? Brady from LSU, the offensive coordinator. What was his first name? I don't remember. Something Brady.
I'm not a big Panthers follower, but
The offensive coordinator at the Panthers.
I don't see them being not good for very long. And they're right there with us right now. It's
And yeah, their backup running back Davis in place of CMC's been really good. I just don't believe in the Saints. I
really just think it's kind of the structure's starting to fall apart. And I genuinely think Bridgewater's a better quarterback. Winston, just maybe they're not the same, but it's one of those things where he's arguably better over time. He might not give you those yards, he's not gonna fuck up
Yeah, Drew Brees has a noodle arm. We have to stress how noodle his arm is, and the defense isn't as good as it was last year. I don't know about Carolina's defense as much either, but
they're known for defense.
I just don't believe in the Saints, guys. So if I'm more threatened by the Panthers by default, really. I'm not threatened by anyone in the division, really. Although I guess when CMC comes back to the Panthers, it's an interesting prospect because that kid Davis has been running really well. You wish you knew more about. Here's what you need to know about the Panthers. They have Christian McCaffrey, but he's been hurt. Christian McCaffrey's their go-to guy. Teddy Bridgewater, quarterback. Matt Rule from Baylor University, who's a defensive-minded coach. However, they brought over, can't remember his first name, something Brady from LSU, who was the guy who helped Joe Burrow and the LSU offense have a historical season. Right. And the Saints are ran by a prick who likes to make fun of other teams for choking before they actually choke, and then his team chokes. So
Still haven't gotten over the Saints, trying to end people's careers and paying their players to do so, as a franchise. I don't think they should.
Well, here's the thing about Saints. The Saints fans will tell you, "Oh, we're the best." You guys won one Super Bowl with the legendary quarterback-coach combination over 15 years. Tom Brady and Bill Belichick did 6. Joe Walsh and Joe Montana did 5 or 3, and then Steve Young did the 2 or whatever. If you're a real dynasty, a real coach QB dynasty, I need more than one Super Bowl. And hey, you choke every single playoffs, which is not a clutch gene. And oh, hey, by the way, you're the guys that invented paper bags over your heads. So really, remember who you are, Saints fans. And that's all I had to say about that, really. And Drew Brees has a noodle arm. Shout out to Dom Sanzone Jr. He wanted a shout out, so you get. I don't know if I said your last name right, but you get a shout out. Yeah. So more to answer his question, which I'll ask you: are you more threatened by the Saints or the Panthers in the division?
I'm probably say Saints.
The pedigree.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Is
it's 50-50 for me. It depends. It goes either way every time we play. So it's
I just don't believe. I just don't believe in that team right now. They lost to the Raiders. They should have lost to the Chargers. They beat us, but we gave them 24 points.
Yeah. We made it day.
The Saints or Panthers, who threatens you more in the division?
Oh, absolutely, Saints.
I disagree. Just because I think they're not as well put together. anymore. Like they had the pedigree and the name recognition and the branding, but Drew Brees, if you watched him this year, 5-yard passes. Michael Thomas has issues with the coaching staff. Alvin Kamara hasn't been popping off for 100-yard games rushing consistently. The defense isn't as stout as it was last year, which kind of carried them when they had Teddy Bridgewater. And most of their wins are come off the, like we gave them 24 points. They came back on the Lions, but that's what the Lions do. They just collapse inwards on themselves. And they beat the Chargers, who should have beat them with the last second field goal. So, and then their losses are the Raiders spanking them in primetime, really. And, Green Bay spanking them in primetime. And so I'm not inclined to.
Hopefully, Carolina really did any damage to anybody that was in.
That's true, too. That's fair. But to be fair to them, CMC's been out, and this kid that they have running, Davis, has been really, like he's been carrying their off to an extent. And like he said, Teddy Bridgewater doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He can manage a game.
No.
I think it's closer.
It's
probably the Saints, but it's closer.
We talk about in our day in the '90s, like when we were kids, it was gunslingers, and now we have these like hybrids, bro. It's like Michael Vick got introduced to the game, and then to have like a Tom Brady like precision type passer, I think that's the future. You're gonna have people that are like game managers that are in that pocket, but the outside of the pocket is really where it's at. Like I think the game's gonna go more towards like a new style of running and outside passing.
Yeah,
like, I think, and that's going to take it back to more old school. Like that's the way your
fans are upset that the Eagles dropped a touchdown. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh yeah,
but just so everyone knows what the background noise is, some Eagles player dropped an easy touchdown.
Right next to Eagles fans.
The Colts are trying to come back in the first time, which is interesting. There's a lot of interesting things. But you're right. It is becoming more mobile quarterbacks, and to pivot back into the game today.
Great.
Aaron Rodgers is part of that as well. People won't give him credit. He's not a mobile quarterback. He likes to get outside the pocket and sling it. Like our man Hollywood said, we got to keep him in the pocket.
It's probably my favorite quarterback in the NFL.
Aaron Rodgers?
Absolutely.
Your favorite quarterback?
It's probably my favorite quarterback. Him, maybe Russell Wilson right there. I think those are
Brad Johnson all the way.
Oh no! I said in the league still. Brad Johnson.
Brad Johnson's in the league? What do you mean? He's in my heart. He's in the league.
Brad Johnson is the greatest quarterback alive.
But you know what? We finally have a quarterback wearing number 12. It's worthy of the number, you know? Trent Dilfer's number. I'm so happy that the lineage continues.
I was thinking today, I was like, would it be a dumb question?
That's true, too.
Do you think Tom Brady even asked Trent, or was like...
Was Vinny 12, too? Oh, no, 14.
What about Steve Bird? The Bird was 12.
Was Josh McCown 12 with us?
I think so.
Was he 12?
10 or 11.
Josh McCown.
That's the next question. That's the next free beer question. What number did Josh McCown? 7.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Garcia. There's a new segment called Guess the Quarterback Numbers. He was a 2.
About 8. About 8. Before 8.
Didn't Steve Young wear it?
Steve Young wore it.
And Brian Greasy. Right?
Yeah. What number did Freeman wear?
5. Yeah, 5. And then Winston's 3, right?
Right.
Josh Johnson was 11. What about Luke McCown? What number was Luke McCown? Because we had both McCowns. We had Josh later on, but Luke McCown, I was a big advocate of Luke McCown in his younger days. He was always behind Brian Greasy or Chris Sims, but I was a big advocate. I would sit up in section 308 and be like, "What is Luke McCown?" I was also like 15 years old and an idiot, but you know.
He probably had 9. You have number 9?
Oh, okay, good. The real host is back.
We'll get out of here.
Yeah, I'll make us some food or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Musical chairs.
So we're good.
I'll keep it coming.
All right, so we're back. I'm back. It's your boy Ritalin. Everybody take a seat. Let's get into these comments really quick. Let's get back into this. Oh, we got a lot of comments to get into. Holy shit, we got a real lot of comments to get into. All right, here we go. So I don't know what you guys are talking to, but what you guys were even talking about. Riddle's so disrespectful. I predict the game score will be 42-2 Packers. Unbelievable. Like the Packers that much. Whose show is this? I don't even know who the host is anymore. My bad, I had to dip out. I'm hoping Brady can eat some W's, though, like our last great QB did, Jameis. I think we found a new host.
Before you left, we were going through who do you think is more of a threat? Carolina
Or Saints. Yeah.
He happened to say he thought Carolina. I said definitely the Saints.
All right. So let's get back into this. Tell dude to take the mask off. Can't hear him. Have dude get out of the frame. Makes no sense. If we're getting enough pressure to get a safety, then you guys are going to have a hard time. What the fuck is going on? You got to have the answer before you ask the question. Unreal. We had the answer, bro. We had the answer. Did Ron have a purse on? Bucs for life. Thank you. Tell them to get out of the frame. Real talk. Falcons suck and they need not to win. Panthers too. Please tell Ron, thank you, that you think LeBron is the GOAT. Hey, Bucking said, please tell Ron that, he wants me to tell you that LeBron is the GOAT. LeBron is the GOAT. G said, is that a European bag that you're carrying around you, Rod? Banned from WingHouse for cursing. I don't like the Aints. Got wisdom on the show. I hate the Aints. Bucs are nothing. Dom, what up, bro? Give a shout out. What up, Dom? Sorry, man. I stepped away. Hope you're still here. Exactly what I said. It's going to be a close game, but we will take the W. 27-23. All facts. Miller, thumbs up. Only 12 that matter besides Brady is Godwin. Who is the guy with the bucket hat on? That's me. I'm Riddle, man. I'm the host, bro. I'm the host. That's me. It's me. Please tell the guy to get out of the frame that keeps swaying. Oh, he's talking to you. Hollywood.
He's not talking to me.
Oh, he already read the comments? I didn't know, bro. Jesus. I'm trying to catch up. All right. So let's get back into some of this other stuff.
Pretty much.
All right, here we go. Here's a great question. You ready? Yeah. Do we have to win the NFC South to make the playoffs? Three what? I don't know. We might go a little bit longer.
No, I don't believe.
We still got a lot to talk about.
I don't believe so.
Speak up.
I don't believe we have to. We should wait, but I don't believe we have to. Only because of the way some of the other divisions are going. But that's what we want to do. We want to win. We want to win the division. That's that.
Are players buying into Brady?
Are they buying?
Yeah, hand me that picture too. Or pull me up one really
They
quick.
are.
Huh?
Sure, they're buying in this. Sure, they're buying in.
Well, I explain.
When you got a guy like Brady coming to work, how do you not? I mean, how do you? Of course they're believing it. Of course they, you know. Of course they're believing it. They can hear me.
Huh?
They can hear me.
We hope so.
Yeah.
Mike Evans, he's scoring a lot. Is it going to actually help move the ball more? And are we rushing? Two-part question. Mike Evans scoring a lot. Is that going to help us move the ball more? And are we rushing Godwin back in off his injury?
No. Godwin's fine now. Godwin is definitely fine. Yes, you know, they gave him. They're not going to push. They're not going to rush him if he's not 95, 98%. You know, So he's fine. You know, I did see his little interview. He said he's good. He's good to go. Evans, yeah, absolutely. With his kind of stuff, with us moving the ball, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree with that. We have to keep throwing the ball to Evans. No doubt about that.
Is Mike Evans the best wide receiver right now on the team as far as how this year's been going?
Absolutely.
All right, let me plug this in again. So once again, we are live at the Wing House on 8001 West Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida. Come out here, get some food, come see the ladies. They got drink specials, daily lunch specials. Everything's going good out here. We got a lot of people getting involved with the podcast as far as like trying to win giveaways. So y'all need to come out here, man. Try to win some free shit. So here we go. So I got another question for you. King wants to know, where is it? Hollywood says oh, here we go. Here we go. Great question here. I'm making you the coach of the team. What's your first move?
No, you don't want to ask me that question.
Well, it's already been asked there, but
My first move. I'm going to have to say removing Donovan Smith.
Agreed, 100%. Removing Donovan Smith is the first move that Hollywood's going to do as far as being the first coach.
We don't want to know. We won't talk about my second move, so we won't even talk about it.
Josh Leo says TV is ready to do the damn thing tonight. Let's fucking go. Bucs are the better team. We just play like it. We just got to play like it. He needs to utilize Brady more. He's a good player. Needs more chances. So Hollywood says his first move, if he was going to become the Buccaneers coach right now, is to get rid of Donovan Smith. Absolutely. But do you already have a replacement? Do you know a player that you would try to go for if he was available?
Nah, I wouldn't even care if it was next person up. Just get him out of there.
Balboa says Hollywood's first move would be to trade for Winston.
No, that was the second move. So.
That was the second move. All right. My first move, if it was up to me, probably get another secondary back there. Somebody decent.
No, you would get rid of Donovan Smith.
Well, I would definitely get down. I'm just saying, like, I would definitely get.
Oh, yeah, definitely bring in. Yeah.
I would definitely trade Donovan Smith. Bucky says, would you trade Donovan Smith? Yeah, I would probably trade Donovan Smith, get him out of the team. But I'm saying my second move would probably get some help in the secondary, man. Maybe bring in Earl Thomas. If we had the money, if it was available, maybe go after Jamal Adams if he hadn't signed to the fucking Seahawks, something like that.
And the third move after that is, again, the line, another line.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta get some more O line out there. All right. Let's get back into some more shit here. Are there any trades or free agents you think that we should target? Maybe a DT, defensive tackle, or a wide receiver right now? Antonio Brown?
No, thank you.
Yes, he is. He is in Tampa. He's right here at this location.
No thanks.
Sherelle says yes. He's a liability, and so is Jensen on the offensive line. Jensen's got a lot of penalties.
True.
A lot of penalties. What's going on? 24-20. 24-21. Colts are coming back on Burrows. It's 20-0 on the Falcons. Will they blow this lead again? Will they blow the
He
lead?
already has 3 interceptions.
Who, Matt Ryan?
No, Cousins.
Oh, Cousins?
We might have a new coach in a couple of weeks in Minnesota.
So, all right. So, defensive tackle or wide receiver, anybody that you would target? Antonio Brown?
No, absolutely not. We don't need receivers.
Oh, they want me to
We
chug
don't
a
need-
beer. I got you, bro. Right here. Ready?
We don't-
Michelob Martin's in the house. Hey, bro, what's going on? What is going on, Tom? Thanks for fucking showing up, man. I appreciate you. Hey, I'll chug this one. Cheers.
We're like,
No, you're not chugging much.
we don't need a wide receiver.
There it is.
We have plenty.
The chug of beer. Right for you, bud. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. So no DT, not a defensive tackle?
Over a wide receiver, absolutely, sure.
But yeah,
Sure.
but
and
yeah.
then you go, yeah. Anytime.
What's a
That's-
player?
that's
If
not
you,
a problem.
okay,
That's
okay.
not
So
a problem.
if you could, who could you trade for as far as for a DT? Who would you go? Who would you go for? Aaron Donald from the Rams. What about JJ Watt? Would you go after JJ? He's not a DT, though, right?
I go to.
He's the defensive end or something.
Oh, you definitely go the other way, not Watt. Yeah.
You go to
He's
Aaron
out-
Donald?
Oh yeah. He's a beast.
All right, so if he was available to trade for,
If he's available, I don't even know if he's going to be available.
he's playing on the Rams for the next 5 years.
Yeah,
There's no
there's no
question
way.
about
There's
that.
no way.
All right.
He just had a big game last week too.
Do you think it's smart to run more and keep the ball out of Rodgers' hand, or does Brady air it out today?
If the running game is successful, then yeah, why not? Stay with it. Stay with it.
Yeah, I gotta get another refill. Tom said, "My man for chucking the beer." Nah, he's good people. I used to work with him. He's
He
good.
only did a half a
Oh, bro, that was like 3/4, bro. Don't make me do another one. Don't. Hey, now you're gonna challenge me?
Only a little
Are you trying to challenge me? Oh, wait. Nicola Martin, I think Pops is trying to challenge me to chug another 25/4 to make up for
There you
what was
go.
not there. So,
It's a long night. You know what I mean? It's a long night. So
nah, this is an easy night. Last night was a long night. No. My dad is challenging me, so I think we're gonna have to chug another one. He doesn't chug beer though. Oh man, pour it out, bro. Pour it out.
all right. That's it for today.
That's it for today. This is my last beer. So I'm chugging this one too. I guess I'm chugging this one too. Way to go, Martin, man. Look what you started. Look what you started.
Still
So
got eight course lights to do. You know?
yeah, all right. Well, here's to the Bucs today. Here we go, another one.
One way or the other, we got a drink. So either way, one way or the other. Drink with them and be happy, or drink with them
All right.
and be pissed off.
So what was our question again? Yeah. So again, do you think it's smart to run more or keep the ball out of Rodgers' hand?
If the running game is working,
Ooh,
you stay
someone
with
just got
it.
someone
You
just got
stay
hurt.
with it.
Someone just got hurt bad. Giants. Let's see.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron, check this out. Someone just got hurt bad. Ooh. Knocked out. He's knocked out. No way. Not like that. No way.
Yeah, I think he broke
We might have a broken neck injury during the Giants game. Michael Martin says trend setter. Yeah, great, bro. I'm not even gonna be able to do my show now because I'm so intoxicated. All right, so here we go. If we were going to the game today, because I think King was under the impression that we were still going to the game today. We didn't get the tickets, man. The Packers game was filled up. We're going to Minnesota's. We're going to the Saints game now for sure on Sunday night. The Rams game on Monday night, and we're doing the Packers game was filled, and so was KC. So we're going to Minnesota. Now, he said that if we were going to the game today, he said, who do you think would have been the loudest at the game out of all of us if we were going?
Out of all of us, I think that's easy, man. I think that's really easy. These guys, the guys have been within the game with me, man. They know.
Third, first and third.
Imagine listening
So
to that
Hollywood-
the whole game. First and third.
Yeah, so the background story on that is the Eagles game, what was it, about 2 years ago?
Yeah.
After I went to the New Orleans game with Fitzpatrick, the second I saw Fitzpatrick dominate the Saints in New Orleans. And in game 2, it was the Eagles here after they had just won the Super Bowl, and we were dominating them. And at one point in the game, they kept getting penalties, and it was like 1st and 35 or something. And Pops, there's 3 Eagles fans sitting in front of us, and Pops is like, well, I guess it's 1st and 3rd, meaning that it should have been a 3rd down play for the yards that they had to accommodate for it. Bro, it's the funniest shit ever, bro. It was hot that game, too. Boy,
It was funny. It was funny.
Bro, it was hot that game.
I was
like
the
100
loudest. I
degrees
was
that
the
day.
loudest that day.
Oh yeah, Pops was loose. Pops was loose that game. That's probably the most funnest time I've ever seen my Pops have at a game, man. Pops was hanging out with the Tailgaters, listening to classic rock. We're hanging out with the dude's son, me and Ron. We were having a great time tailgating. Pops was lit that day. He must have drank at least 12 beers before he even walked into the game. Caitlin.
Another one?
Yeah. Thank you. And I'll do another picture after that. Yeah, I got people on here making me chug beer. It's unreal. No respect. Guess we're chugging another one. Thank you. We appreciate it. Caitlin's in the house.
Yeah.
So, all right. Hold on. I got messages here. So you think that you're going to be the loudest at the game over me?
Oh yeah. Well, hell yeah, because I'll at least be at my seat.
I was going to say that. Half the time I'm not even there.
Half the time the guy misses all the plays, man. You know, we score a touchdown. It's like, what happened? What happened?
Nah, bro. I always know what happens. Yeah, because I go on my smoke breaks.
Yeah, exactly.
I go on my smoke breaks.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? We're there for the Bucs. You know, watch the Bucs.
Oh,
Smoke breaks.
Yo, hold on. Let's not even. Don't even try us like that, bro. Because during that game, you were like, "Oh, you and Ron gotta go get me a beer. You and Ron gotta go get us a beer." And then me and Ron go stand in the line for 20 minutes, and then we missed the pass from Pitts to fucking Deshaun Jackson on the first play of the game was 75 yards. And then you came down, and then when we got you there, what'd you say to us? Oh, you missed it.
Well, you did.
You gotta go get me a beer, man, before kickoff. You need to go get me a beer before kickoff.
That's when you're loudest. You know, is when you come back and say, "What I miss? What I miss?"
Whatever. I'm the loudest. He's BSing over here. I'm the loudest, man. I already tell everybody here on the podcast that I've taken the throne. Once over, I got the throne. You already gave it to me.
I did pass the throne on. I did.
To me.
Not yet.
I'm the number one son. I'm just kidding. So, it's me. I'm the license.
He doesn't have it yet.
What is that? What is that movie? Freddie got married. It says the license plate is number one son. That's me. I'm the number one son. Listen. All right. Hey, here we go. This is a great question. Anyone today around the league, anyone going to have a standout game today?
We already know somebody's going to have a real bad day today. We already know that. That's already happening. Just ask Kirk Cousins. We're already in the first half with 3 INTs, so we already know.
All right, so who's going to have an outstanding game?
I would say today's outstanding today would probably be. I don't think anybody's going to do it.
You don't got anybody in mind? Not even 1 o'clock games. Even on Monday. Oh, here we go. What about you the Monday night? Like around the league in general, who's got a challenge today that you think might have an outstanding game? Burrows is playing pretty good, but not right now. Detroit's up 17-3. Falcons are up 20-0. Giants are up 13-10. Ravens are up 17-0. 24-7 Steelers. 21.
Quarterback for Tennessee has he's the big challenge today.
Tennessee's up 21-10. Yeah. So 10-0.
Yeah, absolutely.
Broncos are up 12-3. It's the Patriots right now. Unbelievable. Unreal. All right.
They must have got their second penalty in the year. Going into that game, they had 1 penalty.
If you're a betting man right now in Vegas, who are you betting on? Bucs or Packers?
Of course, I'm betting on the Bucs. I'm betting on. Why would I be betting on the Packers?
Well, realistic
for today's game.
Right.
I'm going with the Bucs all the way.
Hollywood's betting on the Bucs. All right. Well, me too. All right. So we're 3-2 King has got some fucked up shit, man. I'm not, bro. When you go back and read this, I am not asking that question at all. Fuck out of here.
Delete.
Go back.
Delete.
I'm not asking that
Delete
question.
on that one.
I'm not asking that question.
Dude, you're only allowed 2 deletes and then you're done. That's it.
Yeah.
2 deletes.
All right,
You're
so
finished.
we're 3-2. We should have beat the Bears. Brady was shook up a bit.
Right.
Was shook up a bit. Did the Bears prove that pressure is all you need to shake Brady at this point?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Do you think that Brady was concussed?
I think it's what?
Concussed. Is that why? You think that's why he didn't know it was 4th down because he was concussed?
No. You said a 20-year moment.
A 20-year moment.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, 20.
I mean, well, if you watch that one dude, what's his name? Crowdell. The one that always has he always knows who's going to be coming to the Bucs. What's his show? Crow. Yeah, but he even said that, bro. It was a 4-game. You had 4. It was a short week. You might have forgot, but that doesn't happen during the playoffs and Super Bowl. He would have never had that happen. Isn't an excuse though. Exactly. No excuse. Brady, you're done. You have a shit game today. We'll be picking up somebody else. All right, here we go. Real quick, again, shout out to the WingHouse. Great food and hospitality. We love hosting the show here. It's always fun. I'm glad I got the invite back. Well, we're always having a lot of fun here. We got a lot of people involved. I already gave out 2 giveaways. Pitcher of beer and wings. I still got a couple more things to give out. You guys should really come out here, man. If you're in the Tampa Bay area and, if you're out here in Tampa, come see us. We're a lot of fun. We want you guys to get involved, man. We would love for some people to come on the show. It don't even matter if you're in a Packers jersey, Eagles jersey. We want you guys to get involved, man. We like to hear other people's opinion. This is not your average sports show. It's more of a hangout, We're just doing what we normally do, which is to shoot the shit and, go from there. It's been a lot of fun. And, we're going to continue doing this here at the WingHouse because, this is the first thing that's been improving. And from what I was told by the manager today, he told me that it's actually getting some, what's the word? Some traffic. Some people are already in here saying, "Oh, I've already heard about this already," man. So, it's a positive on our end, and you got to stay humble when things are going good like this, especially like a little small podcast like this, and you got to ride the wave, man, when it's going good. When it's going good, but there's always going to be downfalls. So, I appreciate everybody that's coming in right now. Don't worry, we're not shutting it down. We're about to get into some more topics, but I appreciate everybody's viewership and listenership. Hit that like, share, and follow button for me. We're doing this every week. We're going to be back here at this WingHouse this Sunday night with the Raiders, 6 to 8 p.m. Sunday night football, baby. I'm going to have the whole house to myself. This is what we're doing. Next Sunday night, well, whatever. Next Sunday night, this Sunday night, whatever. It doesn't matter. We're going to be here again doing what we normally do, which is having a good time. And I'm going to have a shitload of T-shirts next week to give out. So y'all need to come out here and show me some love. I show y'all love, come show me love. All right, next question, man. Here we go. Here we go. Dr. Donovan Smith. Is Donovan going to be able to protect him? Should we put a tight end on his side every play to help him?
Not a bad idea, really. Not a bad idea to do that.
For who? With Howard out? What do you do? For Gronk? We already know that Worf is doing the job.
I'd have to put the Gronk in Donovan Smith's place.
Well, here we go. Worf is still doing killer stuff. Do we have to worry about Worf? Do we have to worry about Worf this game? Is he still going to be able to handle business like he has? Is that our best draft pick? Or is there? Here we go. Great question right now. Who is the better rookie Even though they're on two different sides of the ball, right? Who is the better rookie right now? Worth or Winfield? Or is it balance? They're both having stellar years. That's
for that up there, I'd have to go with Worth.
really. We know me, man. I'm a defensive guy, so
I realize that, but the position that he's playing, he's at, he's done nothing wrong.
well, hey, here we go. Back to a question I asked a couple weeks ago. Is it about time? Do we move him over to the left tackle and put Donovan Smith to the right?
No, we do not do that.
Not ready for that? But okay. Well, here we go. Realistically, though, could he handle it if he was moved over to the left?
Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt.
So
I
where
don't
is the
think
guy?
we need to do that.
All right.
I'm really curious today how Smith's going to play.
Smith?
How he's going to play today.
Oh, you're going to be able to know in the first quarter. You're only know in the first quarter.
Maybe he'll somehow surprise us. Somehow.
What Smith does?
Yeah.
Or he blocks nobody.
Yeah.
Another question that King said is, Gronk's shoulder is banged up. Will that hinder him?
It could, absolutely. Yeah. It could. But the Gronk's tough.
I think we already answered this earlier. Other than Rodgers, who do you see as a threat in the Packers? The wide receiver, which was Adams, and then the no running back. Not worried about the running back. Without Via.
Adam's the guy you got. He's the guy you got to stop. You know, he's like when we like Thomas. You know, like a Thomas.
Well, hey, here we go. Back to earlier. Everybody is pumping up the Packers, but who have they actually played this year? That's even worth it.
Sure.
So this is actually a great matchup. This is almost like
It is
this.
a great
This
matchup.
right now. This would be week 1 right now if we had preseason time for training camp, everything. So this could be a matchup. Okay. You know what? Off topic. We'll come back to that question. Again, do you think the Saints game week 1 would have went a lot differently had the COVID thing not been around? If they would have had time for training camp, if there would have been preseason and stuff like that, is there a better outcome, or do the Bucs still take a loss?
No, I think.
Or do the Saints dominate? Do the Bucs dominate? Do we still shut down Michael Thomas and Kamara?
I still think that still happens, but I still think.
Is Michael Thomas overrated? Is Mike Evans' biggest rival? Oh my God, King! I know you're watching, man. Help me out. Who's the CB? Who's the CB on the Saints that always gives fact check? Lattimore. There it is. Is that Mike Thomas's biggest rival? Is he the only one that can lock him down?
Yeah, so far. So far, it's been that way.
What's that? What'd you say?
The guy that he punched last week.
Lattimore, you mean last year? Yeah, that's Lattimore. Is Lattimore Mike Evans' biggest rival? Right. Is Lattimore the lockdown CV when it comes to Mike Evans?
What do you think?
I think that is his biggest rival.
How can you not? I mean, he's done it.
But Lattimore does great against Mike Evans, but doesn't do too great against other wide receivers. Why is that then?
Never be able to figure that out. That's just the way it is on some players.
Buck King says you don't have to keep saying King says. Jesus. Whatever, bro. You know what, man? I come out here, I tell everybody that you're giving me some good material to talk about. I give you a shout out, and then you over here telling me not to give you a shout out. Unbelievable, bro. I get no respect, man. I give you respect, and I get no respect in return. You know what? Check this out, guys. A very good quote of mine. Don't mind if I do. So, all right, we got.
That was heavy, man. That was heavy.
It was, man, because you don't know the backstory of that. You don't know the backstory. He doesn't know the backstory.
I don't want to know the backstory.
Don't mind if I do.
Story, whatever.
All right, so back to the other one. Other than Rodgers, or no, back to this. Everyone is pumping them up. Whoever they beat, that's any good. They played against the Saints, though. Yeah, we're good. Thank you, love.
Yeah, they played the Saints.
And they won. They're 4-0.
They are.
And they beat the Saints 37-30.
Yeah.
So, are they the better team, or do we come out swinging? What's that?
Record-wise, it's saying it's the better team. Yeah. Record-wise.
Yeah, well, record doesn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't. Exactly. It doesn't mean anything. Not at all.
All right. Check this out. First play of the game. What do you think? Are we talking about offense or defense? No.
First play of the game.
First play. All right. Well, we'll mix it up.
It's first play of the game.
Run up the middle.
Yeah, of
If
course.
we have the ball. First play of the game on defense. What are the Packers doing?
On defense?
If we're on defense, what are the Packers doing? First play of the game.
Hand it off to Aaron Jones, of course.
Up the middle too. So we're both running up the middle. All right. Hey.
Wait, let's go back. Wait, I'm gonna go back to Green Bay.
Oh, here we go. Hey, Hollywood moment, man. Hollywood moment. Here we go.
I want to go back to Green Bay. Okay, Green Bay. In week 1, they beat Minnesota 43-34. Then they beat Detroit. Okay, so we're talking. And they beat Detroit 42-21. Okay. And then they went to New Orleans and they beat New Orleans 37-30. And then they beat Atlanta 30-16. And then I believe that was their that's right. That was their bye. Their bye week this last week. Okay, so that's who they played so far. You know, that's who they played. So they're averaging like 30 points.
That's what I said earlier.
They're averaging like 30 points per game.
And what are we averaging right now?
You know,
Let's go back and look at us.
but like I said, you know, no big deal on your first game playing Minnesota, and obviously you're talking about Minnesota 0-5, 1-4, whatever they are, you know. So that's not really Detroit. Forget about that. That was they doubled that 43-21. So they didn't really have anything, They really haven't had.
Another
They
injury
really
for the
haven't,
Giants.
Besides New Orleans.
Another injury for the Giants.
Besides New Orleans, they have not played anybody else.
Noise pollution is killing y'all, right? Yeah, we can't do nothing about it, B. We can't do anything about it. I'll just scoot over to him, man. Yeah, you got to speak up because of this and then everything that's going on out there. So yeah, we're sorry about that. He already turned down the music back here. We're doing what we can, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is Sunday. We're doing this during the 1:00 game. The place is packed right now, so we're doing what we can. And he said he can't hear Hollywood, bro. So you got to speak up. So scoot in a little bit, man.
And don't be pissing me off because you'll hear me. All right.
I want to update on Fournette. Fournette's not playing. Fournette is not playing. Fournette's out.
All right.
Fournette, update right now.
All right. So then you got McCoy and
He's done.
Maybe, yeah.
All right. Here's a great question. I got a great question here. Is the game going down to the last drive?
No, we'll not go down to the last drive. No. I don't think so. You might think so. I don't think so.
If it goes down to the last drive, who's got
And
the
I don't
ball?
want it to go down to
If it goes to the last,
obviously, I don't want it to go to the last drive. If it's Green Bay with the ball.
right, that's what I'm saying. If it goes down to the last drive, who's got the ball? Who's got the ball?
I would think. If it goes down to that, then it's probably going to be Brady has the ball.
Does Aaron Rodgers show us that he's the
No,
two-minute
I
king?
didn't say that. You just said no. We're not talking that. I'm just saying it's going to go down, and I said no. It's not going to go down to the last one. It's not going to.
We needed Brent here today because I had questions for him. Brent, I hope you're watching. It says, why do you look like you're 40 already with kids and have had a hard life because of his beard?
Oh, man. Who said that? Is that Katie?
It's fucking.
Oh, man. Damn. Dude, that's 2 deletes, okay? That's 2.
That's 2 deletes. You're
That's
not,
2,
you're
man.
not, you're not
One
gonna
more.
Get, you're
You're
not
done.
getting the
You're
invite
done.
back. You're
You're
not
done.
getting the invite back.
One more. You're done.
All right, so I was supposed to do this because I'm supposed to leave the set now and be like, I've declared myself as Hollywood Junior, and now this is what you take care of the rest of the show. We're gonna call this shit Hollywood. So I need like 5 minutes by yourself.
5 minutes by myself.
5 minutes by yourself.
I'm going to bring wires up to the table.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
That was crazy. That's a touchdown.
I've declared myself Hollywood Junior, and now this is time for you to get it. So hey, the comments are right here, and no, but you can bring them up on screen. So look, these are.
I think I know how to do it.
Yeah, these are the ones that are already in, and you'll get other ones. I'll come back to that. Really?
What? Wow, crazy games going on today. Unbelievable games going on. Wise, I need you up here, Wise. Wise, I need you up here, man. Come on. Up. All right. You got it? All right, doesn't matter.
Well, do your
All
thing.
right, let me see. What's that? No? See what's going on here.
Do your own
This
thing.
person.
Tell
All
me
right.
about what you think. What's going on? King's gonna keep.
What are we are? What are we about? And we're about an hour and 20 minutes away from the game. Wow. I am looking forward to this so bad. Got all kinds of stuff going on here. These comments here. Yeah. True too. All right. All right, Eagles scored. Finally. God. Anybody out there listening that's talking trash about their Cleveland Browns, man, face the reality now, man. Now, you got to beat the Steelers, okay? And that's not happening today. Definitely not. All right, so what else we got here? We got a score prediction of 34 to 10. Wow. 34-10 prediction. And, okay. You got no sound. All right. Who does that? You say that? All right. Okay. And once again, we got a comment here from who says, wow. No way. Two fumbles today by Green Bay. Green Bay will have 2 fumbles today. Oh, that's good. And I hope we recover both of them. I'm just saying, is everybody really excited as I am about this game, Rodgers against Brady? Brady has so much to prove this game after last week, man. He really pissed me off. And his little rant again, his little rant on the sideline to everybody last week to get everybody fired up, which it didn't. But I'm sure they got the message. Okay, I wouldn't want to have been in the camp today or last week with Arians because I saw the show with Arians and man, he was fired up. He was fired up. He was fired up at the way the penalties and stuff. I mean, I never seen him. I mean, he had steam coming out. He was so pissed off about last week's penalties. And Jensen definitely needs to cool it because he's the start of it all. So we need to. I'm sure he got blasted. Got another comment here from. Oh, another score prediction here. 34-31, Tampa Bay. Well, at least everybody's taking Tampa Bay. I haven't seen anybody say anything yet about Green Bay winning, so that's good. And my buddy Jeff says, well, of course Jeff's going to say, Jeff says 33-30 Packers. Jeff, that's it for you. Forget that. Jeff's a big Steelers fan all his life. So I'm sure he's enjoying that game today because he hates Cleveland. All right. First play. We have a first play of the game is a pass to Mike Evans. First play. Possible. That's very possible. How many times you see, very seldom see first on the first play dropping back for a pass. It's usually like, hand the ball off to the running back. That's my prediction for today. That's what we're going to do. And I also think that's what Green Bay is going to do on their first play, this handoff. Yeah. Just to see what happens. All right. Got tough play. All right, here's an interesting stat. Green Bay is 19th in the league against the pass. Well, damn. That's actually beneficial to us. I noticed that the last few weeks too. Where that mainly happens too is in the middle within the first 15 yards. That's where everybody's throwing against Green Bay, and that's possible for us to do that. But then again, I want to see a couple balls thrown down the field because I don't think their secondary is as good as our secondary can be when we have a pass rush. Another score prediction. 35-24. Tampa Bay. Wow. That's coming from, who is that? Mikey D. Mikey D, football coach for Osceola High School. Yeah, speaking of high school football, I actually saw that somebody, some Times writer or Tampa Bay sports writer predicted in that game, I forget who they were playing, but he was giving them 54 points. 54. Who's gonna spot somebody 54 points? They ended up losing. They covered their 54, but they ended up losing 35-0. So if you took the 54 points, you were good. The 54 points, I mean, I don't care what's, college, high school, that's a lot of points. That's a damn lot of points. Although I did see
there was some team that another high school team did beat somebody. I don't recall who it was. I was just going fast through there that 73-0. And that's pretty bad there, you know. You had the 54 points there. Sorry, they covered. That's for sure. All right, another score prediction from Mike, different Mike. 28-27. 28-27 Tampa Bay. Wow. That's pretty raw. Man, that sounds like a last-minute drive from somebody. I don't want that. I don't want to see that. I definitely don't want to see no last-minute drive, regardless if it has to be us that has to score or Green Bay scores to win the game somewhere field. No, I don't want to see that. I hope we're in the position today that we don't have to, last minute drive. It doesn't mean anything if Green Bay has the ball. We already have the game locked up. That's what I want to see. And that could happen. That could definitely happen. I really feel like these guys, I've been saying it all week, this is the Bucs week to start. This is their game one right here. Everybody knows in the past that, they takes them like 7, 6, 7, 8 weeks, man. They finally get it going, just like the end of last year, the last 4 or 5 games, And I think that's where they're at right now. I think that's where, this is going to show today where the Bucs actually stand. Playing a team like Green Bay, playing an undefeated team, and if you can get out of Raymond James today with a win, no matter what happens, then you'll know where you stand. You just beat an undefeated team, and you're going to know how you played, how good you played, because you're going to have a flawless game today, regardless. You're going to have your best football of the season being played today, without a doubt. A pass rush of some kind, different looks, being able to run the ball, ball control, time. All these factors are gonna be what they have to do. I mean, they have to play almost a perfect game. Let's get some turnovers. Let's get some turnovers today. Fumbles, anything, INT. That's what they're going to need. No penalties. No penalties. Not like last week, because that absolutely killed us. No, there was no reason. As everyone knows, some of the penalties that were called were absolutely ridiculous. But you're going to get that in every game. Every game's going to have something like that. And it hurts. In our game, it definitely hurt last week. Roughing the passer. No, I don't think so. That was a ridiculous call. But that's part of the game, regardless. Every game. I'm sitting here right now doing this, and I'm watching these like 4 or 5 games up here, and some of these calls today were just like, "Are you kidding me?" Ridiculous calls. But it is what it is, It always seems like it always seems, and I'm sure a lot of Bucs fans out there, it always seems like every time we try to do something or we do something, we're successful down, there's a flag. There's a flag. Every single time. It's been like that for years. I can never figure it out, but it just pisses me off. We move the ball and make a like 35 yard, 40 yards, right? Oh no, there's something's called, man. Yeah, offensive interference or some crap like that, And it totally pisses me off. And it's been like that for a lot of years, but it's hard. It's not going to change. It's definitely not going to change. Right. I just do not want to see penalties today. There'll be some, but we can't have this false start bullshit all the time, We can't have any false start, one after the other, It's a big game for us to win, and we have to find a way to win it today. And I think we are. I think we will. I think we will find a way to win today.
All right, here we go, guys. We're going to do another giveaway right here. This one's for a picture of the year.
Yeah, the Steelers just scored against Cleveland again. I predicted. I predicted that they before our podcast went on. They had asked me, being that I was Steelers fan before we got the Bucs here. How do I think the Steelers were going to do this year? And I said, I think the Steelers are going to win the division. And I got laughed at. No way. That's what I was told. But guess what? They're 5-0. They'll be 5-0. Okay. So I'm looking pretty good for winning the division. We haven't won it yet, but I'll tell you what, that team surprised you. Even years where you don't think they're gonna, you don't think they're gonna do something, they surprise the hell out of you. Next thing I know, they won 9 or 10 games, and I'm like, wow. But they do that, It's like this year they got a good draft, and I don't know if you saw that game last week with that guy Claypool, man. He came out of nowhere, man. But I saw him in game 2. I'm like, this kid looks like he's going to be pretty good, man. Last week he showed it, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he just had a touchdown pass to him that last play right there. So he looks like, he's good. So that's the game I want today. That's the game. It's got to be a perfect game by the Bucs today. Absolutely perfect. Secondary's got to play good. Got to find a pass rush. Got to show different looks. Got to put some kind of pressure on Rodgers, man. Because when he gets under pressure, it's a whole different thing, whole different story. Even hurry passes. Just show the pressure. He has to get rid of the ball quick. That's what we need to do today. If he's going to be able to drop back here and he's just going to rip up in the middle, and that's the problem so far with the Bucs. In the middle, I don't know where the coverage is in the first 15 yards. That's the line of scrimmage. 15 yards. We have no coverage there. It's like any team can just go, take 5 yards and cut towards the middle, and they're wide open. And I don't understand why that's happening. And the Steelers, it's funny because the Steelers defense is the same exact way. We were sitting here last week and we were like, oh my God, this looks like the Bucs defense. If you don't get any pressure, go, man. Against the Steelers, in the middle, the first 15 yards, man. Open. I'm like, what the hell's up with that, man? Why is everybody open 15 yards down the field in the middle, Crazy. Crazy. What do you got? Oh, I got another score prediction here. This one I don't like. This one I do not like. Coming from Jeremy. Jeremy. 41-7 Green Bay. Really? Jeremy? I don't know where you're coming up with that. And this Jeremy, if I'm not mistaken, is the person that I know who is a Jackson. Please don't interrupt me like that again, please. Thank you. He's a Jacksonville fan. I mean, he's a big-time Jacksonville fan. And for him to come up with 41-7, I'm gonna definitely I'm gonna have to find out where he's coming up with that from. And it's really funny. He's a Jacksonville fan. He does a football pool, and I believe them playing Detroit today. He took Detroit. He took Detroit today, I believe. And the last time I saw that score, they were up. Detroit is up. They just scored again, 31-10. That's a good Jackson. That's a good fan. But a good Jacksonville fan, right? You go against them and you take Detroit, which you think that team would have would have a chance. But he went ahead and took Detroit, which was a smart move, Some guys are like that. You see, my problem with football pools are I constantly go with the heart, and which is probably why I don't win any football pools. Because I constantly, week after week after week, it doesn't matter who the Bucs are playing, I go with my heart, Whereas guys, even though they might be Bucs fans, they'll sit there and go against the Bucs, because they're going for the pool. Damn it all, the pool money might be good regardless, but I don't go that way, The Bucs are my team, so regardless, man, I'm taking them. Okay. I think in the last 7 years in the pool that I run, I'll bet you in the last 7 years, probably, and this might be pushing it, maybe 4 times in the last 7 years, I went against the Bucs. And damn it all, twice in those 4 times, they actually won. So how did I feel? Idiot. So, but some guys, guys will do that. They go for the pot. I mean, yeah, that's why you're in the pool. But regardless, I very seldom, like I said, I'll stay with my team regardless. The pool money's nice, but I go with the heart. I guess when I change that, maybe then it's been 7 years, so I think when I change my heart, not going, maybe then I'll win a football pool. But until then, it is what it is. I'll stay with the team, So. We're getting close. We are getting close to game time. Seeing all these, man. Guess got a couple of these games in the fourth, in the fourth quarter. Hold on, man. You don't ever interrupt me like that ever again.
Have you been reading the comments?
I read some of them, but I had some people giving me on my phone score predictions and stuff.
All right, here we go.
So I went through that,
So it's your show now.
So anyhow. But let's see. All right, so I'm sure, like I said, there's people out there that one day I will. Once I can't have it. Here you guys today. You got most games with 3 hooks. We were talking earlier about Aaron Donald, right? With 5 times he's had 3 sacks or more in the game. 5 times. Now, see, we need a guy like that. That's a guy we need on our team right there. Who can we trade to get Aaron Donald? Who can we trade off our team to get Aaron Donald?
You have to probably trade somebody.
Let me say. Wait. Let's say. So we give him Donovan. We give him Donovan Smith. There's probably a couple other players we could throw.
We're not going to take Donovan Smith.
Well, he says, well, I mean, if they're
What
going
did Uncle John say? I think if we had the fans in the stands, it would have pushed this game over for sure for the Bucs. It's going to be close. Go Bucs! Hollywood in the house.
Speaking of, let's go to that. Let's go to that subject. Fans, it is fans have hurt. Not having fans has hurt a lot of teams. Really, I mean, it's your 12th. You know what I mean? It's your extra person.
94-yard run, Derrick Henry, touchdown.
He's got 200 yards. He's got over 100.
Look, it's right here. It's right here. Second TV to the left.
I know he has over 100. Wow. Now, see, that's one of the guys. I said Tannehill and Derrick Henry. They asked. We were talking about who's going to have a big day, and I said, well, probably running back for Tennessee and the quarterback. Damn,
Uncle John says you're not getting Aaron Donald.
Derrick Henry has 202 yards, and you know what? I just so happen to have him on my DraftKings today. How long, But I don't know. For all you people out there that play DraftKings, you know how that works, man. You could have that. A guy has 200 yards, man, and the next thing you know, man, you're winning $20, and 5 minutes later, you're out of the money. I had that happen to me a few years ago. With 2 minutes left, I was winning $5,000. 2 minutes left in all the games. Seriously, in that 2 minutes, I ended up with $7. $7 winning after, for the first time, seeing me posted up there on the DraftKings board as winning $5,000. And in 2 minutes, I won a total of $7 for the whole.
All right, bro. Let me get back in there, man.
All right, look, I'm gonna
give a shout out, bro. Tell them about your OnlyFans page.
All right, so I'm gonna let Pipsqueak over here take over, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna give you back to the Ritalin, and I'm gonna come over here and finish my Coors Light.
No, we got some more stuff to get into, man. We got a lot more stuff to get into.
Let me slide over here.
Get the host back. Yeah, we got some more shit to get into. All right. Uncle John says he likes seeing you in the spotlight. It's great, man. Well, Hollywood time is done. Now I'm back up. Hollywood time is done, man. Now we got to get to the cool shit. We're losing some viewers. Sit down, bro. You got to go pee?
Who?
You. Sit down.
No, I got to go do number 2. No.
Unbelievable. All right, well, I guess I'm back. I guess I'm... All right, man. I got some great questions again, man. All right. Okay, so once again, we what's that?
True or false ones?
No, it's not true or false, bro. All right. So here we go. Once again, let me plug this in. We are live at the WingHouse on 8001 West Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida. Y'all need to come out here, get some drinks, do your things, come see the ladies, get some food. We're gonna be here all fucking night, all day. We already giving out free pitchers of beer, wings. Just come out here, man. I don't care if you're in a Packers jersey, Detroit jersey, Eagles jersey. I don't care, man. We're still gonna give y'all some free stuff, man. It's we're having a good time here. So,
did Minnesota score? The Vikings
here we go.
Score yet? Yeah. Did they score? What's going on with that Giants Washington? 13 still?
You ready for this one?
What?
Here we go. So now that I'm back as the host, all right?
Yeah.
You're an animal. You're an animal, man. Pure and plain simple. You used to beat me as a kid even when I had good grades. How would you whip this team up into shape?
What team?
Did you hear what I said? I said you're an animal, pure and plain simple. You used to beat me as a kid even when I had good grades. How would you whip this team into shape?
Good ball. In the same way, beat them. What?
Hey, you gotta get that away from the. You gotta get it away from the mic.
What?
They fired back right away after the Titans scored. Unbelievable.
That game's over.
All right.
That game's over.
Oh,
man, right. I'm getting all kinds of.
Hey, you got to turn that off on the mic, man. Put it on vibrate. Hey, so listen.
My phone off.
No. Oh, yeah. That goes to the gentleman sitting over there in the polo, bald head, glasses. Yeah, that's on the In Your Face podcast tab. So, yeah, we're big ballers. Anyways, focus, Hollywood. Focus.
Yeah, quarterback with 3 touchdown passes, running back with 200 yards, it's 30-29.
Hollywood, focus. Here we go. Is Byron Leftwich qualified to coach Brady, or should Brady tune him out and do what he wants?
Oh, he's your offensive coordinator. You gotta
speak up, man.
No, you gotta. No, you don't. No. Look, let me tell. Let's just get this straight. Had we won that game last week, okay, we'd be 4-1.
Right.
All right.
Agree.
Would anybody be talking about Byron leverage at that point if we're 4-1? I mean, well, actually, you're probably the only one that's ever said, started talking about it.
Well, I keep it real,
I'm
man.
saying, you would not have probably be saying anything if we were 4-1.
The defense played better than the offense did last week.
I mean?
Not agree? Agree?
What?
The defense played better than the offense did last week. Agree? Nah, man. They held their ground, bro. I'm sorry. What do you mean? How did I figure? Score was 1 point.
Our offensive running back had over 100 yards.
And I'm not saying that, but why did we stop? Okay, but then again, so here we go. Here it goes.
Penalties are what killed our.
Penalties is what killed us. But again, why did you stop running the ball if it was doing so well? You could have ran out the clock in the fourth quarter.
That necessarily doesn't go to Byron leverage.
He's calling the plays.
Well, there must have been a read. I mean, that's not saying that the outcome of the game might have been the same. What if he's running the ball and he's still getting called back for penalties? If you're running the ball, you're still getting all these penalties. It wouldn't matter.
Brady, Uncle John says, man, Brady couldn't even find his house. I think that was Todd Bowles. I don't think that was Leftwich back then.
You just give us here. Just give us.
Listen. So can Brady be more than a glorified game manager?
Let's hope so. Oh man, everybody. It's all new. It's all new, man. Like I said, it's all been new. Just wait. Just wait and see how it goes.
All right.
This is the start. Right here. It's going to tell a lot. It's going to say it's going to show what kind of team we really are. Today, it's going to show us exactly what kind of team we are.
Did he put us in a position to win against the Bears last year?
Yes, he did.
Brady?
Yes, of course he did. Field goal.
Do you miss tailgating? And do you think the Bucs playing at home is any kind of advantage? Here, let me take this one over.
Absolutely.
Let me take this one over first of all. I'll take that one over and I'll let you. Absolutely, I definitely miss tailgating. It's one of my favorite things to do on a Sunday when we're at home. I got my little ritual that I do at home before we even leave. The drive over, driving by the stadium. I mean, the whole atmosphere before you even get to parking is a whole different style. I mean, Pops, man, we're there 30 minutes before the gates even. We're usually the third car in to start parking in the parking lot. We got our own little spot that we go and hang out. Yeah, tailgating is a big thing of partying. Get your energy. Get your energy going. Hold on. Get your energy going. It's a different mood. You get psyched up about the game. You're drinking beers. You're hanging out. You got the music going. You're playing a little cornhole. You're mingling with other fans about different things. Yeah, tailgating is a big part of the NFL. What's the word? NFL atmosphere, I believe. I love tailgating. As far as home field advantage, absolutely, man. I think we got screwed this year with this whole COVID thing about not actually having the 12 men on the field for once. So, it is an advantage for us. There are more fans allowed in the stadium this game. I wish I could have gone. I would have been there. We would have already left. Actually, they probably head that way. We would have cut the podcast out probably about 30 minutes ago, but it's still going good. And, with that, I'll turn it over to Hollywood. What do you think? Tailgating and home field advantage. You miss tailgating?
I definitely miss tailgating. Absolutely. That's just you get so pumped up, coming over that bridge, man, listening to that classic rock, Triumph playing, we get all fired up, man. Yes, John, Triumph, baby, Triumph. You get there, everybody's, the atmosphere just itself, especially at the, being at the Bucs, Raymond James, our spot. We're so pumped up and ready to go for who wouldn't miss tailgate? Seriously, who wouldn't miss it? Every fan going to their home stadium is gonna, can't wait to tailgate. Get you fired up before the game. You're ready. Don't know the outcome? but you're still ready.
Yeah,
you
you're
don't know.
It's the
You're
energy.
pumped. You don't know what's going to happen.
Blood's flowing.
All you know is somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose.
You guys still doing
Yeah, we're
okay?
good now.
Yeah. You know somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. And you just hope your team's winning.
And what about the advantage today? Do you think the Buccaneers have a home field advantage? There are more fans allowed during this game.
Sure, it's going to help. It's going to help. You got that 12th man.
Barstow Dan with the comment. The Bucs offense struggles this week. Definite reason to start talking about Leftwich.
Barstool, don't listen to Brandon, okay? Don't listen to Brandon right now, okay?
There it is. I don't know what I'm
listen to
talking about.
Well, I think it's too early to talk about that.
Why though? But have I not made some valid points? Have I not? Listen, I don't want to put you in. I don't want to have to put you in your place.
It's all different. You'll never be able to put me in.
Okay, well, check this out. Okay, if you were the offensive coordinator, here we go. Let's have a little debate, man.
I told you I'd start doing different stuff.
No, we were talking about what would be your first move as far as like, no.
I would do different plays. Yes, I would do, little flea flickers out, but.
He's stealing all my ideas. He's stealing all my shit.
That's been around for years.
Let's have a little
How many
debate.
teams do that anymore? How many teams drop back and they got their back coming around? How many teams actually?
Okay,
do
well
that?
here I got one for you. If you called a play to Brady, Brady didn't like it and did something else on like a 3rd and 6, crucial time of the game. Brady didn't like the play call. He goes out there, does his little audible, whatever.
Okay.
Blah blah blah. 68.
He does something in there.
And then he doesn't. And now we're at 4th and 6, and we're down by 6 points.
Yeah.
Crucial game. What are you gonna do as an offensive coordinator? Are you gonna chew him out? Are you gonna chew him out for not running the play that could have possibly worked? Are you gonna be all right? Now we gotta go for it on 4th down. Now whatever play you call. Now whatever.
Obviously, you're not gonna chew him out at that point right then and there.
But why not?
You might. Oh, I would definitely. I definitely would.
You gotta remember.
Now, what would you
do?
do? What would you do if he did that, but yet he was successful with the play?
Right, and I'm not saying that. Okay, that goes.
What if he was successful?
Okay, well, look, Uncle John says like Brady called his shot, look at his shot. Right, and I'm not disagreeing with that. The quarterback. Listen, I don't care. I said this in a couple podcasts, a few podcasts ago. Okay, you got to remember, man. Offensive coordinator calls Bruce Arians calls the coaches, whatever, right? Or calls the coaches, calls the plays, right? Brady is still the final word of what's going to happen before he hikes the ball. Period. That's where it all comes. Audible, Mike Blitzer. He's the best quarterback to reading a defense. Right. He does have the final say of when it's coming to switching up a play. But if Bruce Arians was to write up a play or Byron Leftwich and they know this shit's going to work and then Brady doesn't feel it, bam, makes a mistake, maybe throws an INT. Maybe it's 4th and 6 now, 30 seconds left, no timeouts. What are you doing? How do you get in your face about Brady? Or do you think our coaches are intimidated by Brady if he wants to switch the call up? If Brady doesn't like something, he wants to switch the call. Do you think the coaches are intimidated by what he wants to do on the field, considering that he is the GOAT?
I don't think so. I don't believe that.
Do they trust the quarterback more than they trust their own plays? Do you have to have faith? You have to have faith in your quarterback like that.
You have to, sure. But how many quarterbacks actually change something? I mean, change
every play.
Huh?
Every play.
No, I mean,
they might not change
that
the play
type of situation.
completely.
I'm talking about in a situation like that where you got to score, you got to have points, you got to march down, and you're talking about that 3rd down. How many quarterbacks are going to change the play that's actually going?
But how many quarterbacks are good though? How many quarterbacks get 6 wins?
It's not all quarterbacks that can do that. That don't have that option really.
Do Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, and Tom Brady? Do they have that? Mahomes is up there.
Probably.
4? Is Lamar Jackson up there? I'm not sure. Those 4 alone, though, right? Brees, Brady, Rodgers and Mahomes right now? Do they have the
Have
option
you
to do
ever?
it?
Have you actually ever heard them come out? Have you ever heard their head coaches come out and say that any one of those quarterbacks can change the play that we send in at any time?
Brady's son the contract saying that he wants to run 50% offense.
I'm just saying. Yeah, he might. Okay.
Can he hold that? Look at this. Look at this fumble. Fumble six. Fumble six. Giants.
God.
Holy shit. Fumble six.
There's that first
Giants just scored. Holy shit, they might get their first win. Oh, Falcons are definitely going to win. Damn it, man. I don't even think I took them this week. No, I think I might have. Hey, listen, you don't tell me what I picked. I'll tell you what I picked. All right? You just calm down there.
I already told everybody about football.
Hold on, I got to look. Oh, I got Atlanta. I got Atlanta this week. I took Atlanta. All right, let's keep going. Yo, we got a couple more. Hey, we got a couple more things to get into, man. Hey, this is good.
I get ready to watch the game.
Yeah, I know. Hey, but it doesn't start for another hour. This is a good show today. This is a good show. It's a good show. It's a good show. It doesn't matter how long it goes. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yesterday, Gators and LSU didn't play because of COVID. Do you fear that happening for the Bucs, or do you think the NFL is taking it more serious? What is it? Look at him. Hey, Uncle John said to pace yourself, man. I warmed up them. See? I warmed up them.
Myself for what?
You gotta pace yourself, man. You're running out of breath, bro. You're running out of energy, bro. You're running out of energy, man. The kid's got knowledge over here. Hollywood Junior, bro. Where's my sunglasses out here? Let's do it together. Let's do it together. You tell John he can hear you.
Hey, John. You need to go online, man, see if you can purchase something else. Out of eBay, man, okay? That's what you need to do. Before the game starts, purchase something,
Answer the question. Gators and LSU didn't play because of COVID. Do you feel that happening for the Bucs, or do you think the NFL is taking it more serious?
They're taking it serious. You gotta take it serious,
He said yes.
Good. So I need something, man. Find me something, man.
Yes.
Find me something for Christmas.
He said what you need. What do you need, man?
The teams I like.
Yeah, he needs a Winston. Something that has to do with Winston.
Winston. You give me an autograph, Winston.
All right, here we go. Lightning won. Rays are going to the World Series. He went to. Does this guarantee that the Bucs? Does this guarantee a Bucs away ride? Are the Florida teams unstoppable? No.
Are they unstoppable?
You don't think that the momentum turns into anything else? He said I'll donate you something.
I'll just come up there and pick something.
The Florida teams doesn't.
John, I'll come up to your house and I'll just pick something.
The Florida teams.
Don't forget the Rowdies.
The Rowdies. Yeah, the Rowdies are in the playoffs too. Yeah, the soccer team. Here we go. No, you gotta hit on. No.
It's not on.
Yeah, it is.
It's on.
Never bring up the Rowdies ever again.
Oh man. Put the megaphone down.
The Rowdies, really?
Hey man, they're our first championship franchise in the area.
Right.
No. Never bring up the Rowdies ever again.
All right, turn it off. Hey, we got some more stuff. So hey, you didn't answer the question. The left one. You didn't answer the question though. Lightning wins. Rays are going to the World Series. There's a guarantee the Bucs away to ride in the Florida. There's a guarantee the Bucs are ride to the Super Bowl. Do you think Florida teams are unstoppable? Should this not? All right, another way to put it: are the Bucs not motivated right now? If the Rays win the World Series, are they not motivated?
That's it. Okay, right now.
What's your problem, bro?
Right now they need.
Killing it, man. You're always the negative vibe, bro. That's why I've always noticed. We gotta lead the weak ones out, man. 100K or Bucs win the Super Bowl. What do you take? $100,000 or do you take the Bucs to win the Super Bowl?
Oh, put that question in there like that.
So you think about that. You think about that really quick. John says, "Yes, I got Winston for you. Signed football with #1 draft pick inscription. Great, man. No one cares about Winston anymore.
I'll pick it up next
Fate
week.
Bucs got a chance, so he's on the move with everybody else. So answer the question: 100K or the Bucs win the Super Bowl?
Well, I would take the 100K, and I'll tell you why. Because I would take the 100K, get on the plane, and go to Vegas, go to the sports book, and put the 100K on the Bucs to win the Super Bowl.
I don't know if the question is implying that you take the 100K or the Bucs win the Super Bowl. What if you just take the 100K and they don't even make it?
I got 100K. There's always, you know.
All right.
How many people wouldn't take the 100K?
Well, here's another great question right here. Steelers versus Bucs. Bucs versus Raiders or Bucs versus Pats, Patriots. Which is a better Super Bowl?
Oh, Bucs and Steelers. Definitely.
Of course he does, man. He forgot to wear a Steelers hat today. He's all confused.
Of course I'm going to
It's like
say
half and half.
that. Of course I say Bucs and Steelers would be the better Super Bowl.
You almost witnessed that.
Come on.
You almost witnessed that.
That's right. I was almost there for that. I almost got that.
1978, 9?
79.
1979. Almost the Bucs versus the Steelers in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
So
Freaking Rams.
always the Rams.
Damn Rams, man.
It's today's game of the week. Uncle John says Bucs versus Raiders Super Bowl again.
That would be.
It's today's game of the week. Bucs
Yes,
versus
it
Raiders.
is. It's already been announced this game of the week.
Just an opinion, though. Isn't it?
Yes,
You know
yes.
it
Today's
is.
game. Today's game. It's not. It has been named the game of the week today. It is.
Bro, here's a great. Hey, this could be a great giveaway question right here. How many times did we get to far?
Times what?
How many times did we get to far? By far.
Oh, I mean, far?
I think he might have been Rogers. Though. I think he might have been.
Yeah, he's far.
So-
Not talking about far. In other words, how many times are we going to get to
1980.
Rogers today?
It's 1980.
1980.
Bucs versus Steelers, if it was going to happen, it would be 1980. Well, it would have been.
No.
It would have been.
Oh,
1980
it would have been 80. You're right.
It would have been
you're
80
right.
when the Super
You're
Bowl would have
absolutely right.
happened.
Right.
Unreal, John. We know.
Unreal.
We know.
79, dude.
Just walk off. Give him the push and walk off.
No. Don't doubt me like that.
So how many times did we get to Rogers then?
Today?
Mm-hmm.
Sacks.
Says 2 to 3 times. That's what John says.
How many sacks today? How many
5.
sacks the Bucs get today?
I'm going with 5.
Let's say 3, 4.
I got 5.
Let's say 5 guaranteed pressure. He's gonna feel it.
Acoustics, what are you doing? How many sacks?
You get 5 sacks and 3 interceptions.
5 sacks, 3
Yeah.
interceptions. I said 5 sacks.
Send that guy a picture. Send that guy a picture over there.
What about you? How many sacks?
If that happens today, you got a picture, man. Absolutely.
How many sacks do we get? You got to answer no.
Us?
No. I'm saying how many sacks are the Bucs going to get? You haven't made a prediction.
Oh, how many did we get?
How many we're
We'll
going to
get
get?
3.
We'll get 3. All right, 3 sacks. I said 5. Uncle John says 1. All right, here we go. Who do you think is the toughest player on both teams, and would you want to see? Would you want to see it in a back alley brawl? I'm gonna go with Mike Evans, definitely, since he doesn't put up with shit. And I'm gonna go with. I could probably go with. I'm gonna go with Devin White on that one. Mike Evans and Devin White, two like toughest players on our team. Who's the 2 toughest players on the Packers?
Jensen, you can't have that conversation without Jensen.
Jensen? Jensen's on there too, so it might be
Jensen and Evans.
Sue and who else? Sue and who? Uncle John.
Sue, you got Sue.
Nah, I'm I'm going with Mike. I'm going with Mike.
I would say Mike Evans and Jensen. Yeah.
Mike Evans and Jensen.
Yeah.
All right.
Jensen is like choking.
Mike Evans isn't put up with nothing. There's no question about it. That's why. Hey, Uncle John said Sue and the punter. Who's the two toughest guys on Packers? Who's the two toughest guys on Packers? Rodgers and Rodgers. So Mike Evans and who versus Rodgers and Rodgers? I got Mike Evans and Devin White.
Houston scored again.
Maybe even Shaq. Maybe even Barrett, man.
Oh, Jesus. Houston scored again.
Look at this, Patriots. 4th and 10. 4th and 10 right now. Patriots.
Unbelievable.
All right, hey, we're coming up to the last couple of questions. We got to stay focused. Stay focused. Hollywood, stay focused. We got like 4 more questions. Stay focused, and we got to wrap it up. All right, here we go.
39.
Well, we're not going to ask that one, King. Jesus Christ. Whose wife is the hottest on the Bucs?
That's it. He's done. That's his third delete.
Tom
Dude,
Brady?
that's your third. That's your
You're
third
done.
delete. That's your third
You're
delete.
done,
man.
Buck King. You're out of here.
Next week.
You're out of here. So here. Was Brady justified in cursing out the O-line over penalties last week?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Agree 100%.
Absolutely.
Do you think he beats
Was
his
the
wife
offensive
over a
line
loss?
justified in cursing out Brady, not knowing what down it was?
He says, do you think that he beats his wife after every loss? Jesus Christ. Unbelievable.
I'm gonna kiss it.
That's like strike 8 now. Bro.
That's it, man. You're done for 2 weeks.
All right, here we go.
2 week ban.
Is Brady disappointed in Gronk? That's a great question.
Absolutely
No,
not.
absolutely not. No way. Unless he's dropping the passes. He's dropping
right.
passes, yeah.
All right, final question, and then we're all going to do score predictions since we haven't done them yet. So, if we win today, does it mean that we can beat any team? Still got KC, though.
No.
I think if we beat KC, we'll go to the Super Bowl. That's my opinion. I think if we beat the Packers today, we get motivated. We definitely get motivated for the next 3 primetime games that we have back-to-back right now. Raiders are the only teams that beat the Saints and KC. So
That's pretty.
Gruden,
That's good. That's good, man.
I think next week's game is probably going to be better than today's game, 100%. What do you think? What do you think, big
There's
man?
only a minute left in that game.
What do you think about that? You think the Raiders game next week is going to be a little bit more better than today's game with the Bucs?
What?
I only say that because Aaron Jones. Like, I know the Bucs are going to stop it running, but it's catching. One linebacker is going to match up with him to try to stop him. That's the hard part.
It's a good
And
opinion.
you're talking to a fan that's already with Baltimore. You know, he's already had a problem with Baltimore today.
Oh, no. I'm a Bucs fan. She's the Eagles fan.
She's the
Eagles fan.
Oh,
really?
you should have came in. You should have came and sat down, bro. You should have told us that at the beginning, bro. You should have told us that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Hey, we love to interact, man. You could have came up here and hung out with us, man. Hey, what did you think? Hey, honest opinion, what did you think about the podcast today?
I like it.
You think it's good entertainment?
Yeah.
Would you come and watch it again here? We'll be here next.
We'll be here
next Sunday.
We'll be here next Sunday
for the
night.
Bucs Raiders game.
Sunday night, Raiders game.
Yeah, because her games usually aren't on TV, so we come here and watch them. And my son's a Jaguars fan, so like
I was just talking about it.
we come where you know, like they're not on TV, so we come here to watch all the games at the same time.
All right. I thought that you were an Eagles fan
Yeah, I
hanging
was
out
an
with
Eagles
bro. I
fan.
didn't wasn't sure.
Okay.
Bro,
Yeah,
you should show off that tattoo on the camera for me, man. Show that shit off, bro.
Yeah, I got it. He's been told
All right.
again. It's old.
So we got a local fan
All right,
now.
good.
That's great, bro. That's great. Yeah. You should have told us that at the beginning, man. We would have more.
It's
Yeah.
funny you mentioned you're an LSU fan, and my son is a huge LSU fan.
No shit.
Yeah, like 90% of his clothes is not LSU stuff. So like,
Really?
you know, like I'm a Gators fan, so we had the whole thing on.
Yeah. Oh, really? Right.
So
No shit.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, but you should have told us at the beginning. We would have interacted. Yeah. That's what we do, man. We try to make everybody comfortable, man. So
I've been
That's-
listening.
He's been listening to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's great, man. But I wish I would have known that in the beginning, man. But that's cool. That's cool to have that mysterious like fan that's like, oh, I'm a Bucs fan, but I'm not even gonna let him know. That's great.
Where's your Bucs stuff?
Well, we're only here for the Eagles game, then I'm going home tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand. I've done that. Yeah, I've done that for like 1 o'clock.
Hey, we'll be here next Sunday, man. We'll definitely be here next Sunday.
I'm pretty sure we will be too.
So make sure you wear some Bucs gear, man. We'll get you on or something, bro. That's cool. Yeah, make sure you follow that, man. That's awesome. All right, so before we wrap this up, let's do the score predictions. Hollywood, you go first.
Score prediction today. No, and I won't say 3-2. I will not say 3-2. Okay, so I've got to go with. I'm going to say 28-24.
28-24 Bucs.
Yep.
All right, everybody,
Guys,
you gotta get near, at least get near the mic and say it. Let's go. 28-24.
28-24 Bucs.
So 2-2. That's what he said. But all right, doesn't matter.
We have a repeat.
32-17 is what Wise says.
38-21.
38-21.
38-21.
Yep.
Wise is what?
32-17.
38-21, 32-17, 24, 24-21. Is that what y'all?
No, 28-24.
28-24. We did this guy's prediction, and then I'm gonna say mine. Uncle John says 24-17 Bucs. Yeah, we're about to wrap this up anyways, but we're still gonna hang out. Hey, score prediction.
Can I get a menu? I can take yours.
Bucs Packers.
Yeah, go back. I'll give you.
Bucs. 27-24 Bucs from the random guy over here. What's your name? Rob?
Rob?
So Rob, the random mysterious Bucs fan over here that's been listening all day. All right. I'm gonna go with
Tennessee's gonna score. Come on! Score! Score! There it is! Yes! 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 Yes!
you got big shit going on over
And I
here.
got Brown too. Nice. I got Brown. Big day. Big day.
Hey, Buck King says 24-27 Bucs. Hold on. I gotta look at my picks here. Did I have the Titans? Did I have the Titans?
Yes.
I had Tennessee. What's the score?
They just won.
They just won? They're down by one with an extra point.
They're probably going to overtime.
No. So wait, if they kick the extra point, they're tied. All right, yeah. So let's hope that happens.
They're not going to go for two.
All right. So here we go. Hey, Uncle John says, focus, because we got to wrap it up. Uncle John says 24-17 Bucs. Buck King says 24-27 Bucs. Kayla, what's your score?
Give us a score.
We put you on the block. We got to put you on there. For the Bucs Packers game.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Just say
Make
something.
have anything you want.
You think the Bucs are going to win?
23-17.
23-17 Bucs.
19-17
Bucs are going to win?
Or Green Bay?
Green Bay.
Oh! Zero tip. No, I'm just kidding.
They're all tipped.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hit her with the piss.
That's it.
Walk out there.
Always gotta have a wild card.
Unbelievable. After all this.
All leave without paying your bill.
Come out.
All right. So with that said, we're gonna wrap this up. So here's how everything went down though for me today. I had Carolina over the Bears. Where's that at?
Like, who cares what you had? Who's talking about what you had today?
Listen, bro. Right now, I have Cincinnati. You guys are out? Is Jimbo leaving too? You're leaving too?
You are not.
Hey, listen. What do I got here? Hey, what do I got here? I got Atlanta right now. I got Detroit. Where's the Detroit game at?
Detroit already won.
Detroit won?
Yeah, they're gonna win.
All right, I got Falcons. I got
Remember, all these pictures. A lot of these pictures are all the same.
Did the New England game in?
No, the Wings losing.
All right, so New England's done. I got Washington right now, but it looks like there's a flag on the play. So I just lost.
God.
I got Baltimore. I got Washington. I got the Falcons. I got Detroit. I got Cincinnati.
They lost.
Cincinnati lost again after being up. Oh my god, bro, they're so trash, man.
No.
I try to
Wait. They can win. They can win.
I give Burrows the benefit of the doubt every week.
I think they're
Every week because I'm an LSU.
I think they're in the red zone.
It's
Oh
just-
yeah, there's no defense. He's awesome, man. I love him. Damn, they got a long
Messiah
way to go.
said.
Dude, they got a long way to go.
Messiah said 31. Yeah, but they got 3 minutes.
He finally got a deep ball today to AJ Green.
Messiah says 31-27 Pats. What a traitor. All right, so let me go ahead and plug in. We're going to wrap up the show. What time is it?
Oh, did he really?
Hey, let me do my thing, man. I got to wrap up. I got to wrap up the show. So quiet for a second. All right, so shouts out to WingHouse on 8001 West Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida, 33615. We're still going to be here to watch the game. Probably going to do some more giveaways here if you're out here during halftime, prior to the game. It's been a lot of fun today. I thank everybody for coming in to watch. You know, we love the support. Let me go ahead and plug in some things. Once again, this podcast is sponsored by BMG Bartenders Music Group. If you need a beat to go with that drink, hit up BMG Bartenders Music Group. Also, don't forget to check out Clock Watch tonight and Tuesdays, Sundays and Tuesdays, 9-10 p.m. With me, Black Earth, King Clips, Montana, Lady E, Big Kev. We on there doing our thing, talking about current events, talking about whatever, pretty much whatever the fuck we want to talk about. Like whatever the questions are that they come up with, or whatever we come up with. That's how this show goes. Everybody puts out a little opinion. It's a lot of fun. You get butthurt about whatever we say. Oh, well, we don't get to the shits, man. You know, don't get offended. So that's a great show to watch. We also got the Power P on there with Lady E, Tweet, and Montana. That's all about women empowerment, relationship advice. Like I said earlier, they had some relationship guru on there on Friday. I learned a lot from him. Y'all need to check that out. They also do a drinking game called Truth or Drink every other Friday. So y'all need to check them out. Also check out Montana Way on the official Clockwatch YouTube channel, where you can watch Montana and her mom make traditional homemade recipes. That's starting to boom. Hopefully it's going to turn into something good. It's a great show, so y'all need to check that out. Also, Clockwatch has also got the raid coming, and I think it's the professor. Some things that we're all working with. So also stay tuned, man. I got another thing, man. In Your Face Network. Something that I'm working at. So y'all need to stay tuned for that. Something that I'm starting to build off with the In Your Face podcast, but we'll get more into detail later. Just trying to keep everybody excited. Again, shout out to the WingHouse, 8001 West Hillsborough Avenue, Tampa, Florida. Come out here, check out the girls. Come get some beer. I'm still doing giveaways. It's been a lot of fun. You know, we're doing this shit every weekend, man. And we'll have the recap tomorrow for the Bucs and Packers game. A lot of shit's going down, man. Things are starting to look a little positive. You know, we got stickers now, tagging shit up, you know, doing giveaways, whatever. So stay tuned. It's always fun. Hold on, let me hit these comments. Niccolo Martin says 35-30 Bucs. Great prediction there. Great prediction. Great show. Great show. Thank you. Tell Highway to pace himself. Go Bucs. Buck King. Buck King also says fire to Kansas. Yeah, not too bad, man. 3-hour show today. It's all right. You know, you got your ups and downs, and you know, you got to stay humble. You know, just like the Bucs need to, man. You got to stay humble. I got to stay humble with the way things are going with this podcast. And, you know, I'm feeling very confident in where this is going. And, you know, I appreciate everybody's viewership and listenership, you know, coming in here and tuning in, you know, doing what we normally do, which is get the facts and tell how it is. And if you're butthurt over it, well, we don't give two fucks. So, you know, but still, it's not your average show. It's more of a hangout, and, you know, we have a good time doing it. Shout out to my boy Buck King, man, for sending me some material today to talk about, man. appreciate you, buddy. You know, always a pleasure doing work with you, and you always come up with the best material to talk about. So, you know, you gave us a lot to ride with today, and I appreciate you, man. I'm mad respect. Shout out to Barstool Dan, you know, doing what he normally does, chiming in, talking his shit, giving his opinion. That's my VP. He's on the road, you know, got to be safe. So, you know, we Barstool Dan probably about three weeks, man. So, but, you know, we miss him, man. We love it when he's on the show, though, as well. And we love it when Buck King's on the show as well, too. So, you know, shout out to my dudes right there. Hollywood did a great job. Come sit down, man. Come say goodbye to everybody, man. You know, Hollywood did a great job today, man. You did good, man. We're starting to
anything different or what?
Mark, man. Chug a beer from the end. I got you, bro. I got you. I don't know about from the end, but I'll chug it from the front. Jesus Christ, Marky. No, Hollywood did good, man. We tried to put you into a segment in with Hollywood time. We're gonna try to make that into something where you get 5-10 minutes by yourself, speak your thoughts. So I think he's getting a little bit more comfortable on the mic and also on camera, you know, especially by himself. So, you know, it's just to get another insight. So, you know, say some shit that you want to say really quick before we get out of here.
Look, the only thing I want to say is, you know, appreciate everybody that's out there listening, you know, and calling in and everything. It's good. But as far as all I have to say is looking forward to this game and everything that I talked about earlier. That's what has to be done. We need a flawless game, and that's all I'm going to say. So hopefully next time we talk again, we can talk about the Bucs winning. All right, and that's the way I'm going to do it.
All right. So Hollywood said his piece. They want me to chug one more beer before we get off the air. So I'm going to go ahead and
let me get you a shot glass.
You want to give me a fucking straw?
Let me get him a shot glass and pour what he's got.
He doesn't even have, my father doesn't even have a beer to cheers me to, man. I'm always drinking. There's nothing in it. There's nothing in it. That's his shot. He's taking a baby shot. All right. Well, here. Cheers to y'all. Thanks for showing up. I'm gonna chug this one for y'all right here.
It was nice. It was nice.
And
all right, we got to go off the air now. I got to wipe all the beer that spilled down his chin and everything all over.
I should have had a fucking bib.
You should have had a bib, man.
Yeah. Yo, so it's been real. We'll catch you again tomorrow. Might go live at halftime. We'll see how everybody's feeling. But the game's about to start. I want y'all to get ready for that. Pray to the Buccaneer gods for me, and thank you all for making this really good for me, man. I feel like today was a good show, and it was a lot of fun. You know, you just gotta stay humble on both ends. So stay humble with the Bucs, stay humble with me, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thanks a lot. Fire those fucking cannons. On the fuck out of here.